And we should be live now. We are now locally recording. Hello, hello. Welcome back. It is another wonderful day. Another wonderful engage-filled day. Today was good. Today was great. I loved today. I appreciated today. But I've missed being able to come back here and play some Fire Emblem Engage. So hello everyone who is coming in. I hope you've been having a great day. Yeah, let's, I guess, warm up by scanning some amiibo. Get my daily relay ticket. And my random garbage. Nice, an elixir. That's not total garbage. There we are. Hello, hello, hello. It's time for Engage. So, I have a confession to make. I did do one or two skirmishes between last time. Only really notable thing is that I now am the proud owner of Venomous. Because I sold everything I wasn't using to be able to afford to upgrade Firene. So let's hope it's worth it. Hello, Alice, how are you doing? Hope things are going better for you. I know that things have been a little bit rough past couple days. Who, where, what, when, where, and why buzzing? Someone doesn't like something, who cares? Okay. Someone just really doesn't like Awakening, and that's fair. That's totally fair. I'm not the biggest fan of Awakening either, but yeah, they're just going on a rant on one of my video comments, and that's fine. Rant all you want. Where the heck is it? Forgotten Shrine. Paralogue Forgotten Shrine. Doing and feeling better. Glad to hear that. Okay, we are going into Celica's chapter. Let's see how bad this could possibly be.
There's something about this island. The Seabound Shrine was located in a place quite similar to this.
We're seriously doing this map. Of all the Celica maps, we're doing the first zombie dragon map.
What kind of place was that? It sat in the Novus Strait, off of Zofia. I wonder if that means there's an altar here, too. This place reminds me of those days. I was so set on how I thought the world should be that I failed to heed my allies' advice. That doesn't seem like you. Back then, I visited Milla's temple. Then we discovered there was a necro dragon on the island, and we'd already fought a band of pirates. It sounds to me like you were helping people as you traveled. So, would you have chosen the same as I did? Of course.
Of course.
I
can't ignore it.
Anyone in need, no matter how dangerous the situation might be.
I can't ignore a challenge. It's a video game. Of course I went out of my way to fight the Necro Dragon right away.
You're courageous and strong.
Or in hard mode, Shadow Valentia, the 3 Necro Dragons.
I suppose I don't understand. This is where you will face your trial. Defeat me in combat, and our bond will grow stronger. Now take up your weapon. I understand.
Okay, let us now see what is going on and how this will go. Connecting. Oh, bringing in the whole boat, too. Okay. Sure. So we don't have Celica, but that's fine. Forgot to get out of here. Let's learn in Tellius games, mages and sages have the same movement as armors. So that's interesting for Tellius, because in Tellius, all regular infantry had their movement buffed. So for instance, all unpromoted units have... Unpromoted foot units have 6 movement, promoted foot units have 7. And so unpromoted mages and armors have 5, and promoted have 6. And so they're only 1 slower, but that also is in the context of a game where the general movement rate is higher, and so you don't necessarily feel that 1 movement difference as keenly as you do in a game with lower movement. I don't think it's a great idea for all games, but I think it works in Tellius because, again, everyone else's movement was buffed, and so it's felt a little bit less keenly. Okay, looks like she has Seraphim, Ragnarok, and Recover. That's fine. Oh, does she have Warp Ragnarok too? Holy Stance ++. Resonance, Fruit, Echo, and Warp Ragnarok. So, yeah, she does. Okay, Phantom Worm. Please tell me they're regular dragons. Yes, they are. Okay, regular dragons. Looks like only one of them has money. You have money, mage. Well, Thunder Mage has money. So all the mages have money, but that one's not... Why are you not moving? That seems odd that they're not... That the dragons are mobile, but the mages aren't. What is the idea there? So, given this map, and given that it's a magic-focused map, I think Avoidance will be better than that. Yeah, Zelkov's resistance is incredibly low as well. Who to even bring is a hard task when you have... I have 12 units I want to bring. Oh. Hold on. I shouldn't have... I appreciate your excitement, but I didn't know that, and I would have rather not have known that. So, yeah. Think before you spoil things, please. I would have rather been, like, wanted to be surprised by that than to just kind of have it told to me, if that makes sense. Would have rather wanted to live with the surprise myself. One sec. Yep, sorry about that. No worries. And yeah, no worries, no worries. I get that you're excited. Don't take it too hard. It's just, it's a small thing, and so I'll forgive it, but it's just like... Because they're probably...
Preparations for battle are complete.
Because they're probably about to reveal that to me. Yeah, they summon right away. Cool. They're Cantors.
There. See the summoner?
And do they have... Okay, so they don't have... Their... Ooh, hold on. This music. I like the subtle build-up to it. Okay, so these, at least the first wave, don't have the fake skill. They can be killed for experience. Okay, so it kind of symbolizes the 3 different types of summoners you have. You have, like, zombies, bone walkers, and gargoyles, kind of. Except those are very strong, my goodness. Oh yeah, Echo's music goes way hard, and I love it so much. It's just great.
Your orders? I won't lose.
With perfect poise.
The choice is yours.
But yes, because I got some more SP and I didn't know what to do with them, some of my units now have Canter Plus. So they will be going very far, cantering 3 spaces and not just 2. So that's fun.
I've got this.
I smell gold.
Of course you do.
I'm honored.
Harder than the original. Ow! Okay. Sorry. Don't worry, I'm fine. Knee just hurts. My knee has been giving me fits all day. But I'm okay. We're okay, everything's okay. I'm not in denial, I'm just okay, and we're fine. We're fine. What am I even supposed to do with these are all very bulky, aren't they? Let's get the break here. Yes, Anna's hilarious. Anna's a little gold gremlin, and I love her for it, you know? Oh, I might seriously just... Okay, I think I know what I want to do. For all of these. It's just gonna be one of those days.
Emblem.
It's a great ether type of day. Cook the Ragnell for extra defense. Great Fog Vein. I just wish that I could have created more. I'd dance for you and then retreat out. And can you make a new Fog Vein? Oh, sweet! I can create multiple veins. I like that. You don't have reposition, so... You're just gonna be fine. Actually, you're going to engage for the extra
Time has come.
defense, I think, from Eclipse Race, or however that works. Okay. I'm okay. Okay, you're gonna equip that longbow. I'm gonna go trade that longbow away for a killer axe. Oh, and then I can't engage? Well, that's lame. Whoops. You're gonna do the Killer X thing as well. Wait, and then you can run into the fog and... yeah, Liberation. And then... we're good. And yeah, it's like I could engage and then trade, but I can't trade and then engage. More self-aware than Gold Obsess. That's always a fun way. Using Anna... gotta engage before the trade. Yeah. Yeah. Using Anna in a way to... Anna works well in two ways. There's the way that Fire Emblem always tends to use her, which is... just kind of being gold-hungry, gold-focused. The whole identity is the secret shop. But the other way that Anna gets used pretty well, and if you ever played Void's Blitzar Alice, if you want a hack that uses Anna well, in that sort of sense, in terms of being, like, kind of fourth wall breaking, self-referential, look at Void's Blitzar Adventure. It's one of the earlier Fire Emblem hacks. It's kind of a total mess, but it does that, and it's kind of a great celebration of the series in its own right. Also, hey Danny, I'm doing pretty well today outside of my knee giving me random troubles. I watched your video, it was great. I saw that the voice actor for Rosado actually showed up in your Discord just to give you a shout out. That was cool. Yeah, great video. I've seen that it's popping off, and frankly it deserves to be popping off, because you speak from the heart, you speak on a subject that you yourself are familiar with, that's a part of you that you know, and I really loved it. Yeah, Anna Engage is fun to use. I'm not the biggest fan of Anna getting in the, like I said, it's fun. I think Awakening and Fates Anna playable can get a little bit annoying. I think this Anna manages to tread the line, but Void's Blitzar is a really good... yeah, sorry. Let me type it out, because it's a little bit... Void's Blitzar Adventure. You know, parody kind of a, you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's Void's Blitzar Adventure. It's weird, it's crazy, and I kind of love it because it's weird and crazy. I've only ever played like 3 different Fire Emblem, actual hacks, like new game type hacks. The Last Promise, Void's Blitzar Adventure, The Road to Ruin, and I think technically FE7X, even though it, you know, is built on its own sort of... This game's RNG, I swear. You know, blaming the RNG is a pitfall. I know that. I'm still gonna do it. What the heck? What is this? What are you doing? I'm not a fan. Whatever you're doing, I'm not a fan of it, so stop. Can we please just kill these stupid summons? Oh, each chapter is made by a different person in Void's Blitzar? No answer from reverse recruitment. Sacred Echoes? Sacred Echoes, wasn't that the one that started out as a Fire Emblem ROM hack and then became its own actual full-out game? Yeah, Fates RNG. I watched the mecha video that came out today. I'm very well familiar with it. I just don't like the fact that I missed an 80, a 79, and a 93, yet I'm probably going to get hit by these, like, 10%, because that's just the way the game works. You know? I understand why it does this. I'm also allowed to not like what happens from it. Claim the RNG is bugged. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far and say it's bugged. What I will say is I don't think... I'm not gonna say it's bugged, and I'm not gonna say it's necessarily bad. I'm just gonna say that I would have liked to hit those shots. Echo's demake in GBA. Oh, yes, yes. Was it... I forget, was it Mecha or Speedy Hawk that was playing through that just before Engage came out? That one looked interesting. Like, I'm not a super fan of, like, demakes, because I just love Echoes for what it is, and I love GBA Fire Emblem for what it is, and I don't need them to both be in the same game, but... You know, I'm not gonna say no if it's fun. I just have so many other games that I can't... I have so many other games that I would rather be playing that I don't even have time to play there. You know, if that makes sense? So I don't necessarily have a lot of time to play ROM hacks. Also, that is a lot of Pegasus Knights now. Oh, this guy's going hard. Okay. Okay, Zelkov, you're one space away from being useful. That's fantastic.
Emblem engage.
But I can set up a bonded shield, and that might do something. Okay, I really need to deal with these Wyvern Riders. Yeah, that's my Alir. There have been a lot of discussions, a whole freaking ton of discussions. Crit rolls before hit for back in FE6 territory, all sorts of things. Oh yeah, people be claiming all sorts of bogus. Yeah, this is my Alir. There are many like her, but this one is mine. So people are claiming that like everything from Alir is the worst unit possible, and Alir is a freaking oh, that's fun. That's cool. Yeah, people are claiming everything from Alir is the worst unit possible to Alir is like potentially one of the best units. And yes, Alir is definitely a growths unit. Growths over bases type unit. My Alir has never really shown a propensity to be able to kill things after Marth left the party. Is the way I'm going to put that. Okay, I think what I need to do is... yeah, that hit. Thank goodness for that. That gets the attention. Okay, so that's their range. I think I know what I need to do. Don't like the fact that I have to do it that way, but as they say, needs must. Diamond, at least you have accuracy on your side. Yeah, exactly. Alir is balanced. People are trying to make Alir into the next Corrin, or Edelgard, or Byleth, and Alir is just not that. But Alir also is not Roy tier, and I've seen people saying that Alir is, like, worse than Roy. And I'm like, dude, when was the last time you played FE6? Seriously. Roy is not a good unit, period. Okay, Roy is decent at the start and salvageable at the end. But he goes through a period in the late game before his promotion of being more liability than asset. I did. Oh, here it doesn't hold on. Plus. Fair enough. Yeah, so I did have some arts on Alir, but I never used them because I have a Dawn Refine Liberation, and I rely on that plus 40 avoid a lot more than I would rely on anything else. And so, fun fact, I heard through the grapevine that body arts take the average of your strength and magic, and my Alir's base magic is 8. So that means that I'm attacking with a grand total of, like, at least last chapter, before I got strength again, I was attacking with a grand total of, like, what's that average out to? 14? 14 effective might, plus the body art attack, so I was, like, doing maybe 20 damage. It was not good. Oh, hey, Naoto, how's it going? Yeah, I was not having a good time with arts. I was never able to deal any damage with them because I'm so magic screwed. I don't know if I'm magic screwed or if Alir's magic is just always this terrible, but I couldn't deal any damage, and so I'm like, fine, I'm not gonna even try. Okay, what do we got? I should probably be conscious of these dragons' ranges.
I'm getting hungry.
You're getting hungry? No, whatever. This is the middle of a fight. Alir isn't really a magic unit. Yeah, that's the thing. You should take away levels. Yeah, what is the justification for Roy giving levels? Because I know that almost everything on every emblem is a reference to something or a justification based on their game. Roy's confuses me, because, like, you have... Like, okay, you have Advance, which makes sense. You know, Blazing Lion, sure. It's his title, it's his Smash Bros. Move, it works. Rise Above, like, plus strength, okay, that's a gameplay reason you need something that gives strength, sure. But Hold Out plus, Hold Out and Rise Above are the two that don't make sense. Advance is fun, either because you have Roy's Advance, I think, is a music track, as well as he came out first one on the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, Hold Out and Rise Above, I'm not sure the reference of. Only HP and luck on your level up. Yeah, the classic Lord level up spread is skill, speed, luck. And Roy also manages to skip the speed most of the time. Okay, so I do that. Can I get the kill? Oh, that's what that dark arrow means. The dark arrow means that they can attack me with an engage attack. Okay. And then so we attack here. We can get a one-shot with Parthia. Assuming we can hit a 99. Good, we did. Game RNG isn't that against me. Rise Above is the music track name. Isn't it like their promotion music then or something? Selkov, why are you always one tile short of where I need you to be? Can use Parthia because it doubles my experience. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now I get it. So the first wave gave experience, but the second wave isn't giving experience. That's their trick to prevent grinding. Prevent endless grinding. Okay. They usually have one. Let's activate a Dragon Vein and see where that leads us. Okay, just these two. I should have activated the Vein after I killed these two, because now I have to kill this guy. Okay, good. Chain attack still works. You always have to worry. You know, future is never guaranteed. Well, let's do that. Wrong game? Rise above the sacred stones. Oh, yes, yes, yes. To the heights. The lead promotion thing. Okay, well, that Warp Ragnarok didn't kill me, so that's fine. Seedall's alive, he's fine. 2 HP is more than 0. Why did they summon more Cantors? Why did they summon more Cantors? They're called Cantors, not Cantors. Let's kill this first one, get the gold.
Give me an order.
Okay, then we're going to line them up. And Torrential Roar. That should lock that group in place. Yes, it did. Now the only one that can move is this guy, who is about to be on the receiving end of a Radiant Bow. One of the best items in the game. Because that massive base attack is insane. Wow. From downtown with the dual assist plus. Yeah, I do wish, does it, show you the outfit when you're scrolling through in the menu, or do you have to actually promote to that to see the outfit? Okay, so 35 is the amount of damage you're going to deal. At most. 30 if you use your 4 range attack. Okay. Okay, so I'll equip that. We'll attract that dragon.
Emblem, engage!
Items. Let's equip the Binding Blade, not that it matters. Engage. Okay, so the dragons are being lured in now. We can engage and use heal. Yeah, look at that powerful healing right there. We're going to move everyone forward. The idea is we want to kill all these dragons, get their loot. Actually have to change the class. Hold on. Hold on. What? I didn't see that they had warp. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank freaking goodness. That's a clip right there. 1 sec. I'm gonna mark this to I'm just gonna mark that so I can clip that later. Okay. I didn't check their in warp 5. I will allow that. Yes, yes, yes. My 2 HP Seadoll should not have survived that. There is no reason why I should not be rewinding the turn right now. I didn't see that these guys all had warp. They're pulling up freaking Byleth Paralogue. And I don't know if I love it or hate it. But that's the type of BS that only Engage is allowed to get away with. Soviet Valencia, the map warp skips you. I guess that is kind of a reference to those stupid mages, or yeah, witches who come in and warp behind you and kill you. But instead, we're just warping dragons at you. Just full dragon warp. Not even trying. Okay, that should hex all of them and lock them in place again? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Yeah. With Corrin, we can just leave these units locked. We can just leave these units locked in permanently. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Okay. Okay, Killer Lance. That should get at least one crit, right? Yep. I'm not going to name the clip that because I am a little bit more of a family-friendly-ish channel. I don't want to have strong profanity in, like, titles of my clips and whatnot. Also, it just, like, kills your algorithm if you do. But you would not necessarily be wrong for saying that. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that dragon because he's guaranteed to die. Yeah, we are leaving you in a safer location, Seedall. We're not allowing that to happen again. Okay, attack, liberation, shine. Yeah, shine has nothing. Okay, we get another crit. Just like that. Chloe Lynn with all the crit balance is just so good. Appreciate it so much. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this jerk's range, because... Okay. I am gonna use a Great Sacrifice, so I'm not super worried about taking damage here. Agility. Yeah, one sec. Let me catch up on chat. I've been kind of looking away. Reposition stress, promoted theme for lead, held to the heights. Roy's average max HP, which is 1. The Bow Knight for Radiant Bow and Levin Sword plus a magic cap of 23 instead of 21. Okay, that's fair. One of the most OP endgame weapons. Yeah, Binding Blade is fantastic. Seedall was really lucky. Missed the warp part in your first run because you baited Celica on first turn. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of references in these maps that if you warp skip too quickly, you'll just miss. Like, I have no idea if there are more references on Micaiah's map if I allow her to survive past turn 4, but so far that map was by far the weakest of any of them because it was just... I was able to complete the map right away and there was no challenge or struggle. It just kind of ended and it made me sad. Because I like Fanny Berries the video. Yes, it does. First time you say I smashed the house was my stream. Oh, yeah, because you warp skipped. You just warp straight to Ike and kill him. That's fair. That map is quite rough if you don't warp skip. Oh yeah, no, that was great. I should really clip more of these fun moments and share them. The Ike clip is a big one. The Ike clip is a big one, and the Lucina being Parallel Falchion not being able to kill Fell Dragons was another one. Oh yes, like the stream. Good thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I need to remember all of these different clips that happen during the stream. If someone else wants to clip them and then just like share with me later so I can turn them into a channel video or a short or something, that'd be great. Look at any Diamant average level, and that's your average Lord level up. I don't know why his level ups are so terrible. It's like 90% of the time, it's always a 2-stat level up, yet somehow he still has enough stats to just be decent enough. He's just good enough that it doesn't seem to matter.
I'll manage.
Yeah, I'm just doing this so I can hop over and get this. Bond fragments. Okay. Yeah, now let's end this map. Okay, Celica, meet Anna. Anna crit. Brodians are disappointing. I've heard mixed things on Alchrist. Some people say he's a great unit, some people say he's just kind of like only okay. A Diamant's just getting RNG screwed. That is true. I'm not playing on Maddening with fixed growths. That feel when Fell Dragons aren't dragons.
The victory is yours. That was very well done.
Maddening, you were surrounded by 30 enemies but survived with the power of chain attack. Oh yeah, no. These paralogs are...
Thank you, Celica.
Those early paralogs were harder than the
You
normal
grow
maps.
stronger, along with the power of your
Only
bonds.
slightly better than yours on fixed mode. You're 11-8. Well, here's the thing. One, I'm not sure if you were seeing this, but two, my Diamant's also like, I promoted him at like level 18.
Keep forging deeper connections. Do that.
So my Diamant has many
Once
more
you've used that
levels
strength to bring with
ahead of
kindness.
yours.
Do you really think that's...
Oh,
Many
the road will...
If you
more
say so, Celica.
levels.
Well, yes.
But that's the max bond level unlocked. Let's do our Somniel thing and get right to chapter 21. Again, because I'm playing on hard mode and because I've been doing a little bit of grinding just because I want to stream all my main progress, but I want to play the game, not just like on stream. I definitely have been running into the issue where I'm probably over-leveled now at this point. I'm probably over-leveled and over-geared. That said, I don't necessarily think it's bad enough to the point where the game just becomes super easy for me. But I definitely feel like I've been... Yeah, this is definitely screwed Gmod. Yeah, I don't know exactly when I promoted, but it was like 17 or 18. I know that everyone's saying just promote it like at level 10 or 11 and in this game, which is weird to see that that's the primary like thing. It's not like, hey, you can, you know, promote it 11, 12, 15, whatever. Promote when you want to, promote when you need to. But it's that people are actively encouraging immediate promotion is interesting to me. Granted, that's because second seals work as like a full reset. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so I didn't promote until a much higher level. And my Diamant is not... My Diamant is... He's struggling. He's still good enough. Like, he's capped his dexterity. He has decent speed and defense. I think I gave him, like, a Draco Shield or Speed Wings. But this is a level 18 Diamant. One sec. Let me ask Oify bot how Diamant should be. Oify's in a server I'm in, so at Oify E Diamant 1818. Mine is 56, 24, 12, 22, 25, 22. What's your base resistance? 15, 21. And 14 build. So, my Diamant is, on average, you know, after all stat boosters taken into consideration, 3 points behind in strength, 5 points ahead in magic, 1 point ahead in dexterity, 2 points behind in speed, 2 points behind in defense, 3 points ahead in resistance, 3 to 4 points ahead in luck, and right on standard in build. So, yeah. Game tracks your internal level, you get less and less experience, so no matter what, and then because each class has class growths, you are better off promoting early. Yeah, no, totally get it. It's, you're being, money inefficient to be experience and stat efficient. Doing all paralogs is enough to overlevel, but the final 3 maps have interesting challenges if you don't warp skip with Micaiah. That's fair. Yeah, he's not too terrible, but he's not great. Experience gain doesn't slow at all. At all. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, good to know. I thought that by promoting you'd slow it at least a little bit. I know that it goes after internal level, but I didn't know that's how it worked. Because that's very interesting to me. To see that that's how it works. Because it's completely opposite from what my base instinct is to do in Fire Emblem. They've trained me for 16 games to do... Okay, not all 16 games, but they've trained me for many games to do it one way. And now they're asking me to do it the opposite way. And a Bond is Diamant Roy A.
Your appearance from the ring was a surprise.
That's a nice thing to hear. I was glad I could finally speak with you, face to face.
We fight well together too. Let's just hope our combined strength...
I hope for the same thing, Diamant.
Chapter 11 with 5 move units is way better. Oh, I'd imagine. I'd imagine. It was not a super pleasant experience. Hey, Anna Zelkov A. Nice.
Steel yourself. You are about to witness a simple design, honed by artistic prowess. Well, what is your opinion of this sculpture?
I was hoping for better.
What brings you to say this hurtful thing?
I know I said it has to be much simpler if you want it to sell, but you're an artist. I wasn't expecting you to cave so easily. After you went on and on about passion, I kinda hoped you'd refuse to budge on that.
You are quite mistaken. In fact, you could not be more wrong.
Huh? But
The appearance of simplicity in this sculpture is but a carefully crafted facade. Its design is actually beautifully intricate.
run that by me again?
I began by crafting a sculpture which contained every layer of intricacy I could ever desire. That done, I added atop these yet another layer to obscure how intricate it was. The result is my most complex work to date, one that, at a glance, appears utterly simple. You may now stand in awe of its glory.
I had no idea. That's amazing. Almost too amazing if you ask me. It makes no sense. But, and I hate to say so, this won't sell either.
What? Why not?
You can't guess? It's way too intricate. I'd go broke trying to manufacture them. Plus, high production costs mean high prices, and customers tend not to like those.
I suppose you have a point.
But I'll buy it from you anyway.
You will?
Aw.
I was really impressed by the way you think. I never thought much about passion, but it's incredibly important for a merchant. Without it, how could I hope to make it as an independent entrepreneur? So I want to buy this from you and keep it close at hand. That way, I won't forget this feeling.
Anna.
Lady Anna.
Lady Anna.
That's better. Mind you, I can't pay much for it. 1 gold's my best offer.
So little. But I suppose it is not a matter of gold. If this transaction will benefit you, Lady Anna, then it is a meaningful one to me. Best of luck to you, young merchant. I earnestly hope for your great success.
Aw, thanks. You know, you're a much nicer guy than you came off to be at first. Oh, do you want to share some sweets? I've got a private stock of some really great ones.
I will happily partake.
Yeah. Anna Zelkov is really... Most of Zelkov's supports, and frankly most of Anna's supports, have been very surprisingly good. From 2 characters that I didn't necessarily expect much of, they've been great. Meanwhile, characters like Chloe just kind of get shafted by having a lot of pretty mediocre supports.
This isn't easy for me, but I want you to know why I've had a hard time telling the truth.
I already know your backstory from all like the 20 other supports I've
So,
seen of you.
I'm just going to lay it all out there, okay? The truth is, it's all right. You don't have to tell me. But I can see how hard this is for you. I told you before that I won't pry. You're really okay with me keeping a secret from you like this? Of course.
Stonks.
I have secrets too, you know.
How much gold is
There's
needed to
no
buy a
need
lunch
to
and
make
if...
yourself uncomfortable. I only want to hear what you are ready to tell me.
So, you can actually know that. So, if you get...
Thank you. Sincerely. What I'm ready to say is that I feel like I've finally found that that's entirely thanks to you. I really appreciate. I'll tell you all I can about my... We're just getting to know each other. An adventure.
Hello? Did my mic... When did my mic mute? My mute button slipped. It's on the cord, and I guess it slipped to a point where I bumped it with my arm. Thank you. That one's on me. So I'm not sure how long I was muted for. Can someone let me know what the last thing you heard me say was?
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
I never get tired of watching you dance.
Checking up on me, Chloe?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt your practice, but I brought some new folk food for you to try.
It looks appetizing, as always. The flavors are good.
Uh-huh, just as I thought. I've brought you enough folk food to figure out the secret. You'll eat anything if it's sweet.
Only 30 seconds? Okay. So yeah, mostly I was just probably talking about... I'm surprised at how good some of these supports are with like Anna and Zelkov with like niche characters. And I'm also a little bit disappointed with how kind of mediocre some of the supports are with characters like Chloe, who are like more core characters who have a lot of supports.
I'm not sure about that.
Reading your comment about price. Oh, yes. Prices of something. Okay, so,
You know,
I'm gonna show you then.
Did someone
Yes, I have a master. I guess I should say.
does that?
He died during a raid.
Oh,
I never got a chance to repay my...
but your master's dancing.
I hope so. But still, I do my best to...
I have no doubt you've.
And now that I've eaten, I was going to give you a special performance.
I would love.
Okay, so some good background on Seadoll from that support, from that A support. I do appreciate that. Oh, Yunaka Goldmary. Okay, I love these supports. Do this support, and then I will tell you about the box lunch thing, and I'll show you.
Hey, Goldmary. I'm sorry for ruining all your fun the other day. Even just the thought of housework makes me fall apart so fast.
In their B support, Yunaka revealed that she basically was in an abusive household where if she didn't do the chores right, then... I don't know, it was unclear, but chores were something that terrified her because of that, and then ever since.
Don't worry yourself about that. As it happens, I've been thinking it over since then. I heard that you're gifted at impersonation.
Sure. I mean, I'm decent at it.
Would you like to try impersonating me?
What? Why?
Humor me. Show me what I was like washing clothes the other day.
Goldmary, is this just another one of your things?
Okay, if you insist.
It's a wonderful day for laundry. Wash, rinse, dry, starch, fold. Every step with precision and grace.
I think they literally just took back that audio line and played it again. I think it's fun.
Wonderful. Keep that up and follow me. We'll do laundry as 2 Goldmarys.
Sounds weird. Let's give it a go.
So, how did you feel?
Amazingly, no. Not even a little. I was so focused on being you that I totally forgot about my past.
Perfect. Exactly as planned. From now on, whenever you need to do chores, you can just pretend to be me. Once you form the habit, I think you'll find chores far less worrisome. There's no easy cure for a wound like yours. But take it one small step at a time. You'll heal.
So that's what you had in mind. Great idea, Goldmary. I said I wanted to be a new person, and now I have someone to be. You.
I suppose there are worse goals to have. Consider me honored. I'm sorry if my perfection is too much for you, but
And there it is.
Ooh, that's good. You're good.
I'm sorry if my perfection is too much for you.
To be said coyly in response to praise.
You're a little too quick a study. You don't have to imitate everything I say.
Only kidding. But now I've got your flustered face in my back pocket too. Thanks for taking me under your wing.
My pleasure. If you want me to be your teacher, I will happily accept you as a student.
Who would have thought that a support about doing chores ends up being really deep, moving, and thoughtful? It's nice. It's really nice. And wait, do I still have a box lunch? No. So let's get one, and then I'll show you.
Oh, you're here.
Hi, Ivy. What are you cooking today? And I suppose, who do we want to cook for? I've been really liking these Goldmary supports, actually, so let's see if we have another one that I want to play up. Let's try Etier again. Ooh, what's this?
For you, I will do my best. I believe the recipe goes like this.
Yes, Danny, yes.
I hope it is to your liking.
Very Sacred Stones-esque.
Whoa!
that was a good benefit. Yeah, pack leftovers to go. Ivy's meal. So then we go over to the armory, and you can actually sell the boxed meal for 50 gold. So what I was saying...
Hey there.
Someone was saying, hey, I wish I knew the... You know, the price for a... The price for a lunch. Well, you can. It's 50 gold. But that's 50 gold resale, and the shops buy things back at half price. So it would be 100 gold to buy a lunch.
Take care.
I think people who say the characters suck haven't gotten any sports, to be honest. Yeah. And people who say the story sucks don't understand storytelling. And that, yes, the story is tropey nonsense, but that doesn't make it bad. Because there is another, I don't even know if it's a trope, but it's a saying called a simple meal well done. The plot is junk food, but it can be really tasty junk food. And junk food isn't always bad. It's sweet and fun. It's like a summer blockbuster, you know? You don't sit down in an Avengers movie and be like, oh, this storytelling is like groundbreaking and amazing, and I never thought that they would tell stories this way before.
Are you okay?
No, you go there to have a fun time and watch, you know, superheroes beat up aliens or whatever they're doing.
Oh, Divine One.
3 meals a day for each day, Zelkov.
Soul in anguish finally get your attention.
Oh, Gold
so
Mary,
glad.
what's up? At least 3 meals a day for each day, Zelkov. Do you think Anna is someone who cares about workers' rights?
What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's just that I can't possibly be any more charming.
Or, Danny, the only supports they got were with Alir themselves.
What? Everyone always says I'm the most popular woman in the world, but if you're immune to my charms, I know that can't be true. So here I stand. My tears flowing freely like 2 rivers of glittering diamonds.
Look, I'm sorry if I
What?
hurt your feelings somehow. I really didn't mean to.
No, please don't apologize. Only tell me what I can do to earn your affection.
You don't need to do anything special.
You do?
Of course. And it's not just me, you know. So don't feel like you have to push yourself so hard over this.
Nothing, thank you.
Sorry, I'm just skipping through so I can. 3 hours try to be realistic, politics, and nonsense, presents nonsense, plus a lot of genuine touching moments. Expectation. Expectation versus reality. Yep, still Anna. Is that people, and I think game reviewers, people who review games for story, and to a lesser extent, Fire Emblem stories, maybe to a greater extent, Fire Emblem stories, heck, ugh, think about that for a minute. We're kind of stuck in the 90s.
Princess Ivy.
I'm a lot stronger than I look.
In the sense that
It's okay. I'll
in
win
the
next one.
90s, turn of the century, you know, going from, you know, Nintendo 64 to GameCube. Freaking great level up on Zelkov, by the way. What the heck? We have people had the issue, and the media had the issue where it wanted to be dark for the sake of being dark, and confusing darkness with... I'm actually going to turn this volume down a little bit. Dark for the sake of being dark, and consuming darkness with realism. You run into the issue with... It's the era that gave us, you know, The Dark Knight. It's the era that gave us Shadow the Hedgehog. You know, we wanted to be gritty and realistic. It's the era that gave us 1,000,001 brown shooters, as they call them. And that's not inherently a horrible thing, but it's an era where we forgot to be able to, where we forgot how to have fun. A game like Wind Waker comes out, which has honestly dark and horrifying elements to it, but it's all covered by a veneer of, you know, cel-shaded graphics, cartoonish joy. It is fun, and it's unafraid to be fun. And that's what Engage is like to me. Engage is like Wind Waker. Engage for Fire Emblem is like what Wind Waker was for Legend of Zelda. It went in a direction people didn't expect. Instead of going hyper-realistic, hyper-serious, it went fun and goofy. And it ends up having more real heart and soul to it than anyone expected, because everyone just judged it by its cover, judged it like a book by its cover, and said, it's stupid, it's goofy, it looks, you know, it looks cheesy, I'm not gonna take it seriously, and I'm just gonna say it sucks. The story is simple, I'm just gonna say it sucks because it's simple, because it's not trying to be anything big. Meanwhile, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's actually a strength, because if the story's trying to be simple, if it's not trying to be big, I'm just going to run around the Somniel so I can talk. If the story's trying to be simple, if it's not trying to be big, then it's going to, then the moments where it does pull off what it's trying in a good way stand out more. Meanwhile, if it's trying to go big and trying to be bold, then what stands out more are the moments where it fails. Three Houses is a perfect example. It tries to be this big... Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people would say that. A lot of people who've given it a fair shot would say that. But yeah, like Three Houses falls into the exact opposite trap. It tried to be this big, serious, world-spanning narrative, but that is very hard to do right. And you can easily write yourself into corners, especially when you're creating 4 different, like, alternate universes. You write yourself into corners, you forget things, you misplace things, and then all those cracks start to appear, and every time a crack appears, it then becomes a lot more of a problem, because you're trying to build this world that is so, like, has an answer for everything, that everything is grounded, everything's realistic, everything fits. Like, I love the Blue Lion story. I think that the way they handled the death of Rodrigue is the weakest part of that story. And unfortunately, not only is that the weakest part of the story, that's also kind of the linchpin of the story for Dimitri's change. Is Rodrigue's death forces Dimitri to take accountability and change. And unfortunately, the way they handled Rodrigue's death was not well executed compared to what it could have been. And so it's, in a story that's big and complex, it's the small stuff that ruin it. In a story that's lighthearted and fun, it's the small stuff that makes it. And I think with Engage, yes, the big story beats, they're not super... The big story beats, you can see them coming from a mile away if you're familiar with Fire Emblem. It's not coming forth, it's not trying to pull the rug out from under you and surprise you. What it is doing is saying, hey, these are the big story beats, we're not going to blow you out of the water, but it's the small elements within those that you're going to latch onto, that you're going to like, that you're going to engage with, that are going to stand out, that are going to be interesting. And I feel like that's what more pieces of media need to do. It's not wrong to have big expectations and high hopes. It's not wrong to try to create, you know, the next Xenoblade. It's not wrong to try and create the next, you know, Final Fantasy. These big, huge narrative events work. They work, honestly. But it's also not wrong to try and be Super Meat Boy. It's not wrong to try and be, you know, something dumb and simple that works. The reason why I love Echoes so much, why I love its story so much, is not because it's a groundbreaking story that I've never heard before. It's because it's a simple story that is told very well by characters who are characters themselves through and through, making mistakes, carrying biases, carrying issues, and those personalities rule the day. Yes, Celica makes mistakes in her arc, but she is vindicated by trying what she believes is best. Yes, All makes mistakes in his arc, but he is vindicated by trying what he does best. And those interactions, those character level interactions, make it work. Yes, Fire Emblem 7 has a lot of plot holes in its giant world-spanning quest, but it's the little character moments, the character interactions, what we see between the four Fangs, the three Lords, that make it work. And I think it's high time that we stop saying, oh, just because something isn't the biggest and best, it's automatic garbage. I think it's time that we say, we're allowed to have our junk food and like it, okay? Can we just enjoy the donut for a second without saying it has to be a full 3-course meal? Otherwise it's not worth eating? Sometimes, every once in a while, you need a donut, okay? It would be bad if all media were donuts. If all food were donuts, we would starve to death. It wouldn't be good. If all media were, popcorn flicks, we wouldn't really move forward. But not everything needs to be groundbreaking. Not everything needs to be world-changing. Not everything needs to be pushing an agenda. Sometimes we can just have fun. Rant over? I'm going to stop recording and start local recording again because I want to make that clip a video. And we're back, everyone. Tangent over. I hope you appreciated that. Let's begin Chapter 21. There's a series of battles before you could... Is this how I like everyone? Is this how I want everyone to be? YOLO. Okay, what are people saying? 3 Houses tried to reveal its politics and it's silly hollow nonsense. Fully admit to being anti-engaged at first reveal, but it's not my favorite. 3 Houses both has a series of plot holes and overarching issues. I was kind of pessimistic about Engage, but what you got is the game that makes me smile every moment in my first run. True. Final Acts, it does a lot of fun with subverting FE fan expectations. Ooh, interesting. When I finished 3 Houses, your first impression, Golden Deer, was nice as interesting lore, better than Fates. After playing other routes, you start to see the problems like the Rodriguez scene. Benched Linden is cringe. Yeah.
Thank you for escorting us.
I'm sorry, but I don't have enough room on my team for the guy who makes popcorn with L Thunder, or whatever.
Mother! Already, like you asked. What's the Divine Dragon doing here?
Money?
I'm just gonna auto-advance.
What do you want? We don't have any more rings.
There are circumstances that require we travel together to Lethos.
Huh?
Divine Dragon. After Marnie and I lost the rings, Zephyr disciplined us. To an unjust extreme. So, on my honor, I will not betray you once at sea. Will you trust me?
I will. Take us to Lethos.
Oh yeah, no, Linden 100% crit build is definitely meta. I've seen like everyone who pretty much everyone I've heard after they got Linden used him for 100% crit.
The Divine Dragon should meet with Lady Vale.
We have no reason to fight as long.
I know a threat about not.
It's like, what do you do? Like, do you reclass him into a berserker with a killer axe or something?
You will hear details once we're aboard.
Hey! What? Temporary truce until I get back to Zephyr.
So be it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what you make him so long as you give him access to a weapon that can crit. Unfortunately, there's no real crit.
What?
Unfortunately, there's no crit magic in the game. I think that's why I think that why I'm unconvinced that switching Anna back to Sage at this late in the game is a good idea, because there's no crit magic in the game. Magic is very straightforward, and if I'm to be honest, pretty bland. Dire Thunder Linden 100% crit. Can you get that much crit on Dire Thunder? I guess with a Fates Thunder Be plus 50 with his setup. Yeah, no, that's not gonna hit 100% though.
So that means that's why we're headed to Lethos.
Okay.
Hang on. Does Gris know about this?
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So one thing, because of watching other streams, I got spoiled with something about Vale. But the other thing is that that very same thing was spoiled to me by the game itself. If you let the character role play, and it has, all the different lords doing their thing and says, here's your class, here's their stats, whatever, it actually tells you what Vale's class is. The game spoils itself on that matter.
He's the one who told me.
Gris picked a fight at Elugia Castle to verify the truth.
What? Nobody told me that was the plan.
Why are Sombron and Vale going to Lethos?
It's about Gradlon, the Fell Dragon's land lost under the sea.
To restore that unholy land?
A land lost under the sea.
Gradlon sank beneath the waves 1,000 years ago.
Lost continent, not unheard of.
It was, of course, Sombron's land. Gradlon was a wicked place.
To raise and revive it, Sombron needs to destroy the Divine Dragon Shard in Lethos. That shard is what chains Gradlon beneath the waves.
So you're saying that Sombron's greatest desire...
Far from it. His desire, if such a word is fitting for Lord Sombron, is to invade other worlds.
If you add units only once you see them. So I technically saw Vale as an enemy unit and fought her, so it might have considered that and added her, which I know that is a thing. Sometimes they display enemy classes as well, but...
Other worlds?
The continent of Elios is only a stepping stone.
There are other worlds, and he wants to rule them all. How is that even possible?
Hold on, are we pulling a Heroes here? Are we pulling a Fates here? Are we pulling Outrealms here?
I'm well beyond what I know for certain. I can say, Lady Vale is a...
Please tell me anything
I
more
mean,
you
it
know.
makes sense that they're... Actually, yeah! Actually, yes. Hold up. Hold the phone. How do you not know there are other worlds when you literally pull emblems, which are heroes from other worlds, self-acknowledged? They are heroes from other worlds. How do you not know there are other worlds if you self-acknowledge there are other worlds? Okay. If I was being like, push up my nose, well, actually, this is the part where you're gonna pull all your shreds, where the story just falls apart from here. If I wanted to do that, I could. I just think it's funny.
Called a defect. What does that even mean?
Like, when I watch Star Wars The Last Jedi, I'm not poking up, I'm not really enjoying the movie for the movie's sake, but I'm also not, like, saying, oh, it's terrible the whole time, and just being like, oh, hating on it. I'm poking fun at it because I think it's funny to poke fun at it. That's where I'm at.
Well, as a start, Lord Sombron learned this recently. His children all fought in the war.
She told me we met once.
You were among her many siblings. All save for you. Then Sombron was imprisoned, and Lady Vale's mother died. She could find no friends in an age when it was rumored a last Fell Dragon child had survived. Lady Vale lived in hiding, knowing that were she discovered, she would be killed.
A 1,000 years. Living like that.
Not exactly. A few centuries ago, she came into contact with worshippers. In their care, she slept in a hidden temple. She had been, long ago, close with those in that temple. But when she recently awoke...
They were all dead.
So Lady Vale was relieved. He detested her and proclaimed her a defect. Sombron required her obedience, however. Lady Vale may have thought she was no longer alone.
How awful.
What is it, Marnie? Is it the waves?
No!
trying not to cry. I thought I was the one with the tragic story.
You have never told me of your past, Marnie.
I mean, you know, happens all the time. I was just abandoned by my mom, that's all.
Okay, we're getting a massive backstory dump on the villains. They are either about to join our squad or they're about to die.
I had a lot of brothers, and she decided she didn't need a girl.
Because this is how they treated the Four Fangs before they died, but this is also how they treated the royals before they died in Fates, but also how they treated certain other characters before they joined you in other films that I can't think of right now.
Which is weird, since I was way superior to those useless jerks, even back then. I mean, I was better at helping her, but she never said thank you, or good job, or anything. The first time we went for a walk, just us, so she could find somewhere to dump me. Imagine, my hand in hers, and we're strolling from place to place. She left me at a church.
I can't believe it.
It's fine. The priest was nice. As long as I helped free Lord Sombron, I got lots of thank yous. Eventually, I met Zephia and joined the Hounds. See? Lady Vale's story is so much sadder.
Zephia filled out the 4 hounds with devout followers of the Fell Dragon.
Did that include you, Mavier?
I'm not familiar with the, whatever it's called, syntax, not syntax, but like, /UJ versus /RJ. I'm not
Yes.
sure what that means exactly,
I was
but...
there at the hidden temple where Lady Vale slept. I was there to speak with her. She, a royal dragon, I said it was impossible.
And you accepted?
That I could not refuse.
It's a big deal to be handpicked like that, but you made her knight? That's just cool.
Should you wish, I am sure Lady Vale would also accept you as her knight.
What? No way. I don't want to work with you that much. No praise, no thank yous. I hate you.
Is that so?
Besides, I already belong somewhere. Since you're helping the Divine Dragon, you're probably gonna get kicked out of the Hounds.
I expect as much.
Yeah, well, I like being one of the 4 Hounds. As soon as we're off this boat, we're enemies.
You do hate me, after all.
Right. So, yes. I'm done.
Mavier,
Sad
thank you for
Marnie.
telling us all of that. When we find Vale, I hope you will do what you think is best for her. Even if that means we'll cross blades again.
I shall.
Okay, let's see what goes on. UJ means not joking, RJ means back to joking.
Lethos? The land, it's fallen
Yeah,
to
never heard,
rot
just never
and
heard it before.
ruin.
A sure sign of Gradlon's return.
Yeah, you left this place totally empty and
We have
abandoned.
to stop Sombron.
It's in the castle.
Who would have thought we'd return here to see everything come to this?
So I have no idea how long these chapters are going to take. I may or may not be called away
Here, Sombron.
for raid night for my Final Fantasy 14 group. That normally happens at 10 Eastern, which is top of the hour.
Ah, the Divine Dragon.
So we'll see
Or
how far
should
we
I
get.
call you the Divine Imposter?
There are some people that we don't have, and so I may or may not be able to... I may or may not be doing much with them tonight, but if they do want me to join in, I probably will. We'll see.
You've arrived earlier than expected. My other 2 children haven't even caught up to us yet.
I assume you mean us.
Why are you with them?
You 2 brought them here? And betrayed us? Unbelievable.
Please, no. You have it wrong.
Wrong. Looks pretty clear to me.
This is my doing. I want Lady Vale to meet with the Divine Dragon. I might have even forced them to come, but it wasn't necessary. Marnie had no part in this.
Mavier.
Return to the Hounds, Marnie.
But...
Do not hesitate. Go now.
Marnie, welcome back. But Mavier, what will we do with you? I'm willing to forgive and forget if you can explain yourself.
What nonsense. I know you're going to punish me, but Lady Vale will see the Divine Dragon.
You rude, self-serving.
I don't mind. I was just thinking I'd like to talk to the Divine Dragon myself.
And we get the first reveal of her after the magic has been cast.
Vale? What's happened to you?
It's good to see you again.
Back in black, baby.
What did you do to Lady Vale?
Just gave her a new outfit, it's fine.
I told you about Lord Sombron's enchanted helmet.
Vale, do you know who I am?
Why, you're my dear long-lost sister. What a happy reunion.
What the... This is what you've been trying to do to her? And the other Lady Vale returned?
No, never. Not as long as that helmet remains attached and intact.
Hint,
That other
hint,
side of her
hint.
is dead.
Dead?
Oh, please, you should be delighted. You don't have to talk to the defect anymore.
Zephyr, I know about Vale's past. Do you? You were alive way back then.
What?
Oh yeah, no, that is a design that like actually
I mean,
looks pretty
I
cool.
didn't know. When I helped you with all of these awful things. Lady Vale was all alone for so long. She never got to enjoy it.
What is this, Marnie?
Zephyr, I loved it when you gave me praise. I loved it when you said we were family. I loved belonging somewhere. I loved the Four Hounds. But this has gone too far. I have to do what I know is right. Praise or no praise.
Marnie?
I'm going to free Lady Vale. I'm going to break that helmet to pieces!
No! Stop!
Are you gonna at least give us a cutscene for it? Nice. Yep. You didn't think it was gonna be that easy, do ya?
Marnie, that was simply pathetic. An attack like that couldn't put a
It was
scratch
forged
on
in the fires of Mount Doom. Only there can it be destroyed.
And it did nothing?
I take it you were trying to free me, fool that you are. But as it turns out, you have failed in your attempt.
Oh.
And you give up just like that?
Stop, did I not? Such a bad girl.
Oh. No build-up, no drama, just
You are a very naughty child.
just a stab right
Only
there.
you had done as I had said.
Marnie!
Okay. Oh yeah, no, the cutscenes
I
are...
tried to save her, but in the end, I guess
It's nice.
I wasn't strong enough.
They're only kind of one step up from base game game running graphics, but
Please,
they are good.
she's done so well.
I love the, like,
Don't go. Please. Marnie!
I love the adjusted 2D style that Echoes and Three Houses cutscenes had, but since it came at the cost of 1 frame rate and 2
She die in your arms.
number of
How
cutscenes,
very tragic.
it probably wasn't end up being worth it.
Got killed for nothing.
Told the Blue Army your backstory, but you don't have a personal skill. Dead body reported. Okay, Mavier, are you gonna...
Marnie was just trying to restore Vale, and all this.
I will never stand by you again, Zephyr. Divine Dragon, I beg of you, to avenge Marnie.
Mavir, of course.
So you're just going to betray me? And you, sister?
You are not our Vale.
This must be about my new look.
Marth,
His fellow emblems stolen away, just like me. But I'm here for you, little emblem. I'm all you need now. Had I known I had a sibling who survived the years,
I would have killed you. I'd like to make sure I'm my father's one and only child. You want to be alone forever? Yes, that's right. I do appreciate you bringing the rings to me. Now, goodbye, sister. Vale.
You meant because 3 houses has a ton of moments that are clearly cutscenes. So many important moments happen off screen. Yeah. That's the thing about 3 houses. It's like, despite taking, 3 years from announcement to publishing, it still managed to feel rushed and half done. 12 units. Okay, I get everyone. Cool. Do I care? Am I going to give my emblems to everyone? Am I going to care about giving Celica to anyone? Because, honestly, kind of mid. That said, Leaf is kind of mid as well.
Celica!
Yes!
It's not the worst idea in the world. I don't need the build bonus. His HP and defense bonuses are terrible, so... Sure. Why not? Why not? And I guess you can
Leave it to me.
have Leaf even though you're never gonna use him because... Might as well. Might as well give him to someone. Okay, we have Corrupted Worm, not a real... Hashtag not a real dragon. Hashtag not a real dragon. Hashtag not a real dragon. Calidbolg. We're really bringing back Calidbolg? Interesting. I like it. Now, attacking a foe, damage is calculated using average of foe's defense and res. Ooh. Oh, with a sword. Okay. Celica on Ivy gives 15 warp range. What does Celica give on a cavalry? Anything? Yeah, I always forget to check these type bonuses when they exist. Okay, that's just strength. Triple hit. Key Adept breaks foe, so always breaks no matter what. Type bonus, also avoid minus 20. Type bonus on Twin Strike, Ephraim deals plus 50% damage, gets cavalry. Type bonus on called doubles was doubles of plus 10 avoid. Override type bonus is 10% chance of breaking target. Okay. Rope Ragnarok, warp distance plus 2 for cavalry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was like, huh, Calidbolg. That's a name I haven't heard since Act 3, where you give it to Edward to punch a couple Lagoos in the face before he gets mauled to death. And of course we have Vale and Marth, with Falchion, with Thoron, with Obscurite. 50 Misericord. Enchanted Throwing Knife inflicts magic damage and poison. Why does Vale have all... Why does Mom let you have 2 unique weapons? You know? That's how I feel. Dragon plus 2 attacks, recovers extra HP with damage dealt. Fell protection. Yeah, why is she level 35? Didn't have a promoted class for her, so you just made her a special class? Okay. That's fair. Okay, so we got a big yawn. Okay. A chunk of armored and some coverts, some cavalry on the side, dragon, a flying squad, Gris and some mages. Cool, okay. Inventory. Who needs dex? Who actually needs Dex? It seems like everyone else is maxed on it. Fagato. Screw it, I'm giving it to Goldmary. Goldmary, learn to read. That probably caps her out, right? Oh no, not capped. Okay. Celica is their personal. Sombron uses. Yeah, so Sombron's a class-specific weapon. Ooh, Malvier. Oh yeah, contemplative. It's a worse version of Dedue's skill, and it's the defense version of Jade's rest. And Reforge is not a good skill. At least it comes with a physics staff. Let's give you a staff right away, just to make sure that we have one. So don't forget. Physics wouldn't be bad. Let's see, I have rewarp. Can't use warp yet, you need to be a higher rank. Okay. But rewarp wouldn't be too bad. Okay, backup hero. Okay, we have a dragon down here. Needs to die. Dragon over here needs to die. And I want a fast tune to be able to do both. Can I... Do I have anyone who's dragon effective? Liligear's dragon effective. Yeah, Liligear's dragon effective, but... She's a really good Dragon Slayer anyway. As the Yato? The Yato's not dragon effective, is it? No, of course not. The Axe is definitely not. Parthia is not. And you're not high enough level to use. None of those are. Sort of the Creator's dragon effective. Ah, but I want you with my bulk of my army. The Wormslayer's dragon effective. Forget it. Cross that bridge when we get to it, and we will just begin the map.
Divine One, I am with you from this day forward.
Archetype, contemplative, how you Mavia be recruitable. Mavia can use stabs, by the way. Yes, he can. Lances, he's a royal knight, so with lances, so lances and staves. Only ready to the personal skill. Strange of recent Fire Emblem game with good late game units to Iron Man. Yeah. Yeah. Classic. They learned their lesson from Three Houses, is what I'm gonna say. Fates had some, but not a lot. Actually, no. Fates did drip feed you units pretty well, though not into the very end game. But Three Houses is the big one where it's like, it just broke. Three Houses was the big one where it really should have. Oh shoot! No, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to press engage, not whatever I pressed.
The choice is yours.
I hear you.
Your orders, please.
Got it.
Yeah, not huge on that. Sort of the creators whose example of killing grandmas like Lady Rhea, for example. Yeah. Yeah, Roy is the Wormslayer. Oh, you must be way behind in chat. Either that or I'm behind on something. Fates, the kids were meant to act as late game units. I don't like the design of child characters being assumed to be your replacements, because child characters assume that their parents are their parents still have to be alive for you to get the child unit in the first place. So I don't like that. I don't like them being used as the replacement unit.
all is set.
The heck is this music? That was a funky mix of the Engage main theme. Kind of like it.
The top.
But I don't double with Parthia. Okay.
Let's go.
So I'm saddened by the fact that none of the sword, lance, axe power, none of the power skills work when engaged. None of the power skills are sync skills. They do require you to be... None of the power skills are sync skills. They require you to be... they require you to inherit them in order to activate, so like, you might think, hey, you're maxed with Roy, that means you get plus 10 sword attack, right? Unfortunately not. In order to get that, I have to spend 5,000 SP, which is not something I'm really willing to do.
Understood.
Right away.
What can you do? You probably are like a little bit shy of, yep, a little bit shy of one rounding, because that's how this game seems to like to make their units, their new recruits. They're either exact lethal for one rounding, or they're just a little shy of being able to do it at base and need a little bit of help. Which I am willing to offer that help. Just need to find a place to put it. Yep, let's just get that kill there. Yeah, this is a fun mix. Okay, what happens if we engage? Can we kill? You're really gonna do me like that, huh? Just shy? Just shy? Can we get anyone else who can do a brave attack? Not brave attack. No, it doesn't look like we can. Can we push Alir one step forward? Actually, can I just... Yeah, if I do that... then Alir is in range to offer the support that I need to engage and attack the Seraphim, and boom, just like that, Fogado is one-rounding something. Not that any of that setup was needed, because I had Dual Assist Plus over here, but hey, 70% is not 100%. It's not guaranteed. Hello again, Danny. I just went through a whole turn. I just went through about 5 minutes of planning out how to get Fogado the last 3 points of damage he needed, only for a Dual Assist Plus to proc and it not be necessary at all. Okay. What is your range? What range, as they say? If I get one Dual Assist chain attack, I'm good. But I can't guarantee that, but we're going to try for it anyway. Okay, there's the Dual Assist. Good, good, we got it. I had 2 possibilities, I had 2 chances, and at least one of them came through. Yeah, I'd love to Wormslayer this thing, It doesn't work. So instead we're going for that holy silver dagger. Eating that hit was not what I would prefer to do. Yet here we are. Can we engage this way? Is it venomous time? I think it might be. So much better hit rate than a regular Silver Great Lance. That's amazing. Okay. Okay. Let's not aggro all the mages. But let's
Whatever you need.
hold that still as something we don't want to do. And we'll dance to keep Anna up with the group. Yeah, I don't want to drag the boss yet. 48. Come on, Louis. We're so close to one-shotting. Where'd that strength go? That massive overkill strength? You had it for so long. Where'd it go?
Must keep my cool.
Oh, yeah, you also missed me, I guess, not typoing, but like misinputting, where I meant to engage and then check an attack, and I ended up just attacking straight away with Chloe with the javelin, so that's fun. Oh, it's a purple line. Oh, that's how they do it. You know, it's cool that I'm learning new things about the game UI 21 chapters in. Because that purple line means that he has effective damage against me. So you have the dark line, which was Celica, you know, being in range of an engage attack. In that case, Celica's a Warp Ragnarok I was in range of. Then you have that purple line, which is, hey, I have effective damage on you. Keep an eye out for that. Can you get a kill? Can you deal damage? Nope, Seraphim is actually your best way to deal damage. Interesting. And I guess in order to fill this out, I'm just gonna... Oh, you're not even in dance-worthy range. Great. Oh, good crit, Zelka. Double crit when you really didn't need to. I appreciate that. That's what it means to be thorough. Okay, Silver Sword, we're gonna do the kill. Let's do it. Pop, pop. As the kids say, I think. As the kids used to say. I don't know, I'm not a kid anymore. Yeah, well, I didn't really have anyone else that I wanted to put Celica on. Like, I could put Celica on Ivy, but Ivy has May on right now, and May is doing just fine. Celica doesn't really boost her in any way, because I just have her as a roaming Thoron bot. But Fogado is useless, but he's also the most trained unit I have, so what am I going to do with him? We'll give him the Celica and see what he can do with it. Because apparently his magic growth is the same as his strength growth, which is to say terrible. He has a base growth of 25 in both aspects, apparently? Yeah, which doesn't make either of those aspects good in any regard. But it does make him a potentially interesting unit. Okay, well, since I can't do the dance where I wanted to dance, I can't dance if I want to. Let's leave our friends behind. And we say, hey, what's going on? Radiant Bow. Oh, even got the dodge on the 53. Cool. I'll buy that for Plus build again. Thank you, warrior build growth increases. And I have poured so much blatant favoritism into, and I don't care. I don't care that I've poured so much favoritism into her. She's still just a fun unit to use, you know? At the end of the day. Okay, so that would aggro everything. That seems like, you know, maybe not the best plan. One sec, your accuracy is shaky to say the least, though. You have 1 to 3 range. Is that through... Oh, you have Thoron. Okay. She has a weapon for every occasion, don't she? Okay, what staff is it that you have? Just an entrap? Well, it is an entrap, though. I better be careful on that. Okay. Frick. Thanks, Diamant. Thanks, Diamant. You always come through for me. You know, sometimes I feel like this game actually just hates me. Well, I don't see why not. Other than the obvious answer of this is a clearly stupid decision, let's do it. Okay, so it's just a Thoron. I know that she doesn't have any ability to kill me in one shot. And I have the better Thoron, so... why not? After all, why shouldn't I have it? And I guess you just wait. Patiently waiting. Okay, there's the dragon. He didn't move towards me. That's kind of disappointing.
It's nothing personal.
Nothing personnel, kid. Just experiencing a much, much stronger version of Thoron. Covert moment. Yeah. I am well aware that this strategy does not work on Maddening because the AI would just not attack Yunaka at all. I also don't care. Oh, hello, corrupted from behind. How are you today? Oh, looking pretty dashing with that, you know, 24 speed, 146 hit. Okay. Okay, looks like we brought a variety of weapons to the party today. That's fun. Oh, Zelkov. Are you gonna be useful one of these days? Maybe. Just because you're lagging behind, you've been, like, so helpful through so much of this game. Okay, can I get... This is also why I have a Radiant Bow. Fun and funny, greater than works on Maddening. Yeah, exactly. Hey, it works on the difficulty I am currently playing, so I will do the strategy. I don't care if it's not optimal for Maddening. I'm not currently playing Maddening. Also, this is funny. Do you want to kill him? You know, do you want to watch me kill this guy 3 times over? Want to watch me do it in one shot without a crit? Oh, there we are. Radiant Bow moment. Radiant Bow Gaming, here we go. Also, Gold Mary being somehow one of the best units in my army. Just out of the box, like, hey? Like, wow? Not really liking that 14% chance, but we'll take it. Never mind, my 70% chance worked better. Dun-dun-dun. And I am rewarded for taking stupid risks. With that level up, thanks. I think I will take it. After all, why shouldn't I? You have a mend, right? Let's just let's just heal up. I think I'm gonna make this my quad dance spot, so Yunaka can go... Okay, so these are mysticals. They're not gonna be affected by plus avoid from terrain. Meaning I should really do something stupid to kill them. Just also want to make sure I'm not in Vale's range. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, and this is also a reason to not like Fogado. He just kind of doesn't do... He has Ford syndrome. He barely falls off behind what I need him to do. Can I reach them? I'd love to, but... Actually, you know what? I can. I can, and here's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's probably gonna be what I have to do. Okay. Okay, let's pull the trigger on something. Something I call... This is dumb, but we do it anyway. With the dual assists. Take the hit, I don't care. I'm just gonna wait like that. Then we're going to dance. Dance our special dance. Wait here. Quad dance. Emblem engage. Boosting everyone's strength. It's like Klein and Igren, great for a few chapters, then meh after. Yeah, that's kind of the Archer curse. Like, here's the thing, he never really felt great. He always felt like, okay, he's good enough. And now he's like just shy of being good enough. Is his problem, ultimately. Just shy of good enough. The Fogado story. Meanwhile, speaking of a unit that just has been surprisingly good enough despite his stat curse, Diamant. It's one of those things. It's a tale of two lords, a tale of two cities. You have looks good and just doesn't quite do enough, and looks bad but somehow gets it done. And then we dance for Diamant. We engage and smack someone with the Binding Blade. Ooh, I take less damage from Grist than I do from his minion. Let's do it.
2 hounds or 4, doesn't matter to me.
Okay, there's one. I need... how many more spaces? 3 more spaces? Oh. It's not gonna happen, is it? Chain attack is only 3? Oh. Speaking of just shy. Speaking of just shy of what he needs to do.
Emblem engage.
Can I get Alir in range? Nope, because she had regular Canter, not Canter Plus. Okay. So I might have screwed the pooch on this one, but that's okay. We do have some back pocket tools we can pull out. It will require a little bit of an odd way of attacking this.
It is a sad, and here I thought.
Family, I should.
Not the chain attack I thought I was gonna get, but it works nonetheless. And Calabo. And then we reposition Ivy. Ivy comes in, gets kill number 1. Single-minded doesn't help. Okay. Louis comes in, overrides with Venomous to guarantee he doesn't get hit by anything. Gets kill number 2. Send Spirit Dust to the convoy. Okay, we have Covert Mystic. It can't only be in range of 1. Cool. Fogado Celica comes over here, and unless something weird happens, doesn't get kill number 3. But that's why we have
Emblem.
Carnvanhan. That's why we have Chloe and Lynn to get that kill. Just cover our bases when it's like, hey, we need to do one more thing. We say, what's your one more? Oh, wait, engage.
Our time has come.
Because then, don't you have a weapon that's... no, you don't. Is Twin Strike effective? Swords only, but... it'll work. Yeah, the Twin Strike attack with Ephraim is monster effective. So that works. And I could Warp Ragnarok, but that would get him killed, so let's not. Enemy phase. Louis moment, just so... oh, more dragons. Okay. Sure. Sure, this seems fine. And coverts. And Zelkov's caught out, not with Lucina. Like, with Lucina equipped, not, Corrin. That's not what I want him to do. This might be where we send, Goldmary to tank some stuff for us. Or we send Yunaka to Dragonbane. Okay. Then the rest of us can keep moving forward. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little worried about that Entrap Staff, and I do think I want this. Is this the Legendary Dagger? Legendary Short Sword. Smash it. Why? 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 Why is the Legendary Dagger a smash weapon? Does that not ruin the whole purpose of a thief? This seems very bad. But, you know, if you really need to deal damage and, like, break through armor, it could work. Okay, we got some Thoron, we got a spear. I'm not interested. It is kill boss, right? Yeah, defeat Veil. Okay. You have a recover, and you have entrap and fortify. And you have 3 health bars. And they're purple, so I think that means that the first one will activate an enrage on Marth as well? Though what else can Marth even enrage to? That's my question. Yeah, can I just do that and then rescue him back? No, I can't even hit. Oh, these are protection tiles. This is just one massive 5x5 fort. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, we'll play your game. You recharge, you have Thoron. No, but you're gonna attack and smash me and then run away. You have regular canter. That's fine, because I can just miss the attack anyway. Okay. I mean, that's perfectly fine. We just dance and try again, right? Surely we're not going to miss the second time with single-minded. Got him. Good job, Ivy. Once again, you have proven yourself a fearless competitor. Of course, now you're also in range of literally everything under the sun, so let's get you out of there. Okay, enemies are closing in on me. It's really dumb of me to extend the map any longer. Let's call these doubles. Yeah, let's call these doubles. Lure the boss over this way and see what we can make happen. Yes, if she moves, she will follow. 7% chance to hit. You really took those odds. Okay. Not quite. What time is it? 9:58. Am I being poked or called? Are people gathering? Does not currently appear to be the case. Oh. 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 Well, okay then. I realize why people are saying this map is a slog. Let's not worry about that and just kill the boss, shall we? Because I don't feel like we need to do any of these attacks? Tell me if I'm wrong, but this all feels like a waste of time to...
How I want it.
Queen Lumeris.
And you're not.
I am.
Yeah, tell me if I'm wrong, but this doesn't seem to be worth my time to clear out as a map. This just kind of feels like I should, you know, just clear and run? Oh, so the creator's not effective? Plot hole. Yeah, and now that she has Thoron equipped, she's stuck with a really lousy weapon. Reinforcements come in every turn. Nice. Good to know. You know what? Let's give this one some combat animations. Let's get some combat animations in here. What do you have to say about this? Anything? You're not dying, so...
Ah, my loyal knight, Mavier.
My time with the Four Hounds is behind me.
Same as ever, Mavier. Well, don't worry.
I will sacrifice anything. Give me... My turn.
Get one free!
No!
Yeah, that's about what I figured. And if I get one dual assist plus,
I'll help.
then we're good. Nope. Missed. Missed the Thoron. Okay, that was unexpected. Well, Roy, how do you feel about, I don't know, hitting? Seems like you feel pretty good about getting a hit. Okay.
First one free!
She's surprisingly evasive. Are we really gonna do this? Are we really gonna do this? Okay, Fogato. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm trusting you here.
I'm here.
Keep it coming!
Worm!
Glad we met.
Okay, Fogato, you've made your points. Now let's see how a real unit kills something she wants dead. Claire? Chloe? I keep calling you Claire. And all your doubles? Any last words?
Get one free! Next one's mine. Do you mind? Next one's mine. Do you mind? It's tea time!
It is
Possible.
indeed tea time. Good game. 5 turns. Good fiction. That's just good fiction. Well, there's chapter 21. I don't know what you expected, but I was not gonna route that map.
What's happening?
With that many reinforcements, heck no. That is a nightmare of a map to route. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna kill the boss and move forward. I got all the treasure, I got all the things I cared about. Not gonna do it.
Fail. This doesn't make sense. Her changing back wasn't supposed to be possible. The enchanted helmet. It's cracked.
Marnie's attack worked? Marnie. Such bravery.
Where are we?
I don't know if it's Marnie's attack worked or it was the fact that I literally peppered her with like an entire army's worth of attacks. Yeah, so much easier when you go hyper-accurate. I know, right? That's probably another reason why I enjoy Engage. It heavily encourages a fast, loose, and aggressive playstyle, but in ways that aren't unfair or unfun.
Lethos Castle. You've been under Zephia's control.
It doesn't do stuff like abuse green units a lot. It doesn't do stuff like throw in forced turn rates a lot. It does so by saying, hey, there's overwhelming numbers of reinforcements. That does 2 things. 1, it says for players who love to grind, sweet, I have near infinite enemies to grind on. And 2, it says for players who like to play the map quickly, sweet, I'm outthinking the map by beating the reinforcements to the boss.
My head hurts really bad. And where did I get this ring? This is yours, right? I remember. We were near the cathedral. You said it was important to you. Here, please, take this.
Marthget?
Thank you, Vale.
Marthget.
I will not allow it.
What did you think, Sombron? We all know how this is going to end.
Heed me well, O defective daughter of mine.
Snake, am I? Perhaps you'd like to see how snake-like I can be.
My goal is so close I can taste it, but their kindness makes you weak. Now go and reclaim my emblem rings at once.
I really like the Cobra-style dragon. Like I said at the beginning, it feels like a design straight out of Monster Hunter, and I'm all for it.
There is nothing more you can do for me.
Boomer who like sees objectives is still conflicted about kill boss engage. I mean, Three Houses maps did the same thing. Sombron uses Hyper Beam. It's not very effective.
My foolish child. Twice now I have struck you down. But I promise you, no amount of sleep will bring you back from this moment.
Sombron needs to recharge.
This time, your defeat is final.
Why did you do that? You shouldn't have
Alir tried to use Protect, it failed.
I did what I had to do to keep you out of harm's way. I wanted to make up for all the times I couldn't protect you. All the times.
Yeah, it turns out Vale used Baton Pass, but Alir couldn't use Protect on the same turn.
For all those awful things I said.
I don't care. I don't care about that. Please don't die.
It'll be alright. There's still so much I have to do. I can't die until I've told you everything. There's still too much left unsaid. Who I am. Listen, I'm here.
Amir dies before you get a chance to say the words.
No, you can't. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Once again, the scene would have been a lot better had you not been able to rename your avatar, and thus they'd be able to make a voice acting decision.
But how? How could this?
Wait, the Dragonstone.
I guess Hyper Beam was effective after all.
Creature was another of my children, the one you've been searching for all this time. Your sister.
So the only other time
The Divine Dragon took the traitor in after the events of the last war. Thus, the fool did survive. No child of mine should live as a Divine Dragon. Death was this one's inexorable fate.
the only time a Fire Emblem game did kill off the protagonist, air quote, was in Fire Emblem Fates, and I think they only did that in Conquest, if I remember right. Because Betrayal, formerly known as Takumi 360 No Scopes, and then Corrin has the dream world conversation.
No! Give them back! Now! Those rings belong to my sister! Their friends fought so hard even to make it here!
Yet, for all of that, I control the Emblem rings. Together, their power is so great. Granted once every 1,000 years, and now that unrivaled power is mine.
Okay. Okay, we're going. We're hitting it. It looks like at least at this moment no one in my raid team is gathering, so I'm good to continue streaming.
Infinite power.
Oh no, Sombron's going Gigantamax. Oh heck, he really went Gigantamax. Okay. He's a big boy dragon now.
Rise up! Rise up once again!
Okay. Getting some awakening vibes from here, but not bad. And watch chill streams in the background and play Engage. Streams are perfect background noise. You know, they've been called second monitor content, and I'm totally fine with that. Pokemon jokes are really good. Hey, I just call them when I see them. I don't even play a lot of Pokemon anymore, but I used to be so into it when I was in college.
Impossible. Gradlon, restored.
Papa, where are you going? You've destroyed everything. You killed your own child. This is what you wanted?
Looks like it's over for you all.
Story feels like Awakening, but not bad.
Zephia.
It feels like the final arc of Awakening, but not bad, because the final arc of Awakening is like happened in 2 chapters, and I forgot most of it.
Because now it's time for
Awakening has a really good first arc for its story, but as soon as you finish the first Plegia arc, it just kind of is all downhill from there.
Want her to have control.
But Marnie broke the helmet.
Oh, Mavia. Simple Mavia. It was only
I was gonna. It's a helmet. Can you not remove it?
But with Lord Sombron's
or is it
elevation to power, the
like?
helmet works far better than before.
Or is it like screwed into her
Lady
head?
Vale, come on out. Join us if you would.
Like, is it mechanically attached? So you can't just remove it while you're in control? I mean, if so, A, that's brutal. But B,
You finally did it. I wanted to kill the divine dragon myself, but oh well.
Lady Vale, Lord Sombron will gladly welcome you as his daughter now.
Good to see you back. Would have had to kill you otherwise.
Zephia, Gris, return to father. I'll catch up with you soon.
Of course.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
Adapt was so bad. Switched from a hammer to a Woe Dow for great amp because of weapon triangle.
But I'd like this mess dealt with now.
Yeah, so apparently the order that Adaptable goes in is it's weapon triangle above all else, and then it prioritizes potential damage dealt. So it's like weapon triangle and then damage taken and then damage dealt, or one of those. And so because of because of arm shield, it switches to weapon triangle because, oh, arm shield will activate, you'll take less damage. Not realizing you switch to a weapon that doesn't do any damage in return. Or something like, for instance, I could one round with my silver bow with Fugato, but it switched to my Sacred Refined Killer Bow, which lowers my dodge by 20 and allowed an enemy to get like a 12% crit and kill Fugato. It was not good. I think they need to retool whatever algorithm they are using for Adaptable, because it's memed here. It is so bad.
Clean this up for me.
Speaking of tiers, I'm almost certainly going to be making a tier list, a number of tier lists for Engage, because I'm starting to get these.
They'd be useless to you. The divine dragon is dead.
I'm starting to get some ideas now.
This is the end. We have no way out.
So,
like, I want to do like a tier list of the bond rings, the bond rings with skills. I want to do a tier list of the Paralogue maps. Unit tier list, of course, is going to happen, but I will need to probably get some more experience with some of the units I didn't use on this run. If map tier list, definitely, but also a Paralogue map tier list, because some of these Paralogues are brilliant. Some of these are really painful. I'm assuming this was in the past, 1,000 years ago.
I am your father. How dare you turn your sword on me? You mean to strike me down? Go on. Do it.
Strike me down. Now. I'll become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Why are you here all by yourself?
The war is finally over, Mother. We don't have to worry anymore.
You thought that because he was dead that he couldn't fight you? Mortally wounded is not instantly dead. Learn that lesson, please.
I guess fell dragons have to die in the end. But I wanted to be a good dragon.
Aww.
And you will. Someday life will return to you. And when
That line makes me feel like I'm talking to a sad puppy. It's like, I wanted to be a good boy, I wanted to be a good puppy, I want to be a good dragon.
gift that suits you perfectly. Thank you, Mother.
Okay. Okay.
I see that day.
So that's...
Return, dressed in white, a gleaming sword at my side. Divine dragon, like you, ready to save.
And it comes full circle. The gift... I forgot about the gift ring. But it comes full circle. And now we get to a point that I had spoiled for me because I had to write a guide. And in researching stuff for that guide, I saw a certain event, a certain thing, if you will. Oh yeah, they're great.
It was a memory.
Some of these cutscenes are great. Some of them are only okay, but some of them are great. I still think that the cutscene... I still think that, you know, forget everything else, Awakening's cutscenes are probably top tier. And then right below that are like Fate's Three Houses and Echoes. But this is definitely pretty good cutscene game. After playing and watch more players do an Iron Man tier list. I think Engage is a great Iron Man cast on normal and hard. Maddening, maybe not.
There's no waking up again this time.
Yeah, Maddening definitely seems to really push... like all hardest difficulties should, it really pushes on the difference between good and bad units. But I think that most of the cast is still at least potentially viable. Granted, I don't know how all the fixed growth rates work.
I would awaken as a hero. I wonder if I'll be able to find Mother here.
You didn't awaken as a hero. I didn't reclass you into a hero.
Mother.
Yeah, that would have worked a lot better had you had voice acting. Turns out you don't have voice acting for your character's name because you instead went the route of having people choose their own name. Would have worked a lot better if they had voice acted a name.
Vale? Why are you here?
Papa used the rings to raise Gradlon. The helmet reactivated. My head began to swim. And then... I was here. Things didn't go how I wanted them to. And now it seems I've died. Papa said you're my big sister. You gave your life to protect me.
Don't say that. You have a link back home. There...
No. No more.
What?
I tried so hard. I wanted him to forget about the other worlds and just be with me. I'd always think... if only I tried harder, but it never mattered. I kept getting crushed over and over. I'm so tired. If I have to die again and fail once more, I'd rather it just end here. With you.
Oh, Vale.
Hey.
So sad.
Why don't we fall asleep together? The world will end with or without us, and I feel happy because I finally found you.
Perhaps you're right.
Well then,
Except... I'm not ready to give up. Vale. You have been through so much, but please don't give up.
I don't care anymore. I can't stop Papa because I can't summon emblems. All I can do is create the corrupted.
Corrupted? Vale. There is something you can do.
Huh?
Revive me as one of the corrupted.
What?
You did it to King Hyacinth. It was as if he'd come back to life, returned to himself.
Hold on.
Perhaps I could go back to the living world in the same way.
Maybe, but you aren't
That
thinking this through.
doesn't...
You
What?
hate the corrupted. They terrify you. Now you want to be one? This way, at least you died as yourself.
I'll sacrifice more than that if it saves everyone. How I die doesn't matter. I just want to end this war. However I can.
Okay. Props for this. I do appreciate this, the way this is handled more than Conquest handled it. Not that that's hard to do. But I like how they're using, once again, an in-universe, in-game justification
If we don't, to me,
in order to do
this is
this.
the only way forward. Vale, what do you live for?
What do you mean?
My friends told me it doesn't matter where you're from. How you live and what you do shapes your future.
I've never thought about that. But if it were possible for me to change now, I'd want to be like you.
We really are siblings.
Hmm?
I said something very similar. A long time ago. Let's go back and save our world.
All right. I'll give it one last try.
You're my dear sister.
Let's go. Yeah, I appreciate how they're using an in-universe explanation for why for allowing Alir to come back to life. It's not just, oh, by the power of wishing and whatever they do in Lilith's subrealm. It's like, no. Vale has the ability to come back to life after dying, back into her own body, and she has the ability to raise people as corrupted. Let's use that.
Stop fighting.
Lady Vale, please, come back to us.
Oh, you miss her, Mavier? Maybe you'll find what you're after on the other side. Huh?
Lady Vale?
You don't know when to give up, do you?
Title screen music.
Right. I'm not
Funny
going
because the Afterlife background is also used for Zelkov and Ivy's cutscene to represent a migraine.
She's talking to herself.
Oh.
Not herself, exactly.
The true Lady Vale. She's fighting back.
Man, migraines really are just like dying, apparently.
I know that. My sister believed in me. So I believe in myself.
Shut your mouth! You are nothing but a defect. Mark my words, you quivering little baby. You're gonna be dead soon.
No, I won't. You're not in control here, I am. And I won't wear this horrible thing anymore. Wait, there's already a crack in it. I'll break it. Then I get to be me again. You'll be gone!
Stop! Stop it right now! I don't want to go! Help me, Father! I beg of you!
Papa isn't coming. He doesn't care. It's time now. Time to say goodbye.
Oh, this music goes hard. This really is just an anime at the end of the day. It's an action-adventure fantasy anime, and I love it.
I wish I could have done something. I'm so sorry. But you did it all on your own.
You're wrong about me doing it alone.
Marnie sacrificed not being meaningless? Yeah,
My
yeah.
sister helped me.
The Divine Dragon.
I have to hurry.
Marnie was Camus the whole time.
Guardians of the
It's that moment where it's like, it's not their boss music, it's your boss music.
Rise up! Corrupted!
But now what? Corrupted can't talk, Corrupted can't communicate. Can Corrupted wield emblem rings?
The Divine One has become corrupted.
What are we supposed to do now? Fight?
No. We can't.
Please, everyone, listen.
Wait, you can talk?
You can speak?
There's nothing to fear. I won't hurt you. I asked Vale to revive me as one of the corrupted. You must believe me.
But are you really you?
Yes. I'm the same person who took this
Fire
journey.
Emblem's always been anime.
The
Like,
Divine Dragon.
what I mean with this one is not that it's like, you know, anime art style or anime whatever. It's like truly going into like the realm of storytelling, the way it's told in a short form anime. Like a 12 episode season. And it's great, and I love it. It's not like...
Whatever form I take, this soul is still mine.
Like the other storytelling ways that they do, it's like, I wouldn't necessarily call it anime storytelling. But this is like going back. Corrupted can wield emblem rings. Hyacinth in chapter 17, Morian in chapter 10, the generics in chapter 10. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Sister, look what I found.
The Ring of the Hero King.
It was lying by your side. The emblems and the 12 rings have played their roles. Can you still summon them?
You've done so much today.
All right.
Marth, I've returned. I'm here for you. Please show yourself. Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings.
Nothing happened.
No. This has to work. We have so much to protect. Please, Marth. Join me once more. Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings. Marth, I'm so happy to see you.
But that's the Bell Dragon version.
I used Bell Dragon power to raise my sister. She's using that same power to summon.
Interesting. Hyacinth being able to talk in chapter 17. That's fair. That's fair. I did forget.
What happened? Are they reacting to the emblem?
Time is short. I'll need your help to summon all the emblems again. You don't have to trust me. But this is the only way. We must stand together and fight as one.
Okay, now all the corrupted are attacking, and we need to defend Alir. Is it defend map time? What's going on? What's going on? Also, am I getting pinged or not? Recover all the rings. Lose of corrupted Alir. Unit selection. I'm not allowed to select units, so I have to use the units that I used in the last chapter. Okay. So we get... At the start of each turn, units engaged units healed by 1. Okay, so just slowly regains B rank daggers, S rank tomes, and is corrupted. Okay, but I'm with the corrupted version, so corrupted Marth doesn't have different effects, but I know that like corrupted Celica, like some of the other corrupted versions do have different effects. That's interesting. That is kind of cool. Okay, inventory. S rank swords, you say? Actually, did anyone else have S rank swords? Gold Mary doesn't. Okay, Marin has S-rank daggers. You have S-rank daggers. You have S-rank daggers. Okay, so everyone's out of emblem rings, so now it's the bond rings time to shine. Okay, who else has S-rank? Only you have S-rank swords. So it looks like only you can prevent wildfires. And we'll give you the S rank, Carnwyn. Just in case, I mean, it might be useful. So we don't have emblem rings, but we do have bond rings still, so let's break out the bonds. Who needs extra speed? Okay, Diamant can get Sita. Anna can get... Anna for Anna? Nah. That's too on the nose. You have to get the emblems back in the map? Hold on. What? So... if I get the emblem back on the map, then it becomes equipped on whoever equips it? What? That's not very clear. Yeah, like, they wouldn't let me soft lock myself. I was gonna say, they wouldn't let me soft lock myself by... Equipping bond rings doesn't stop equipping emblem rings? Okay, so I can overwrite. Danny, I assume that you've actually done this yourself then. I still want bonds? Okay, okay. That's what I thought. Like, I mean, frankly, I didn't think that super through anyway, but... they wouldn't allow me to soft lock myself, I wouldn't think. So... I mean, maybe they would, and I'm just... and I'm potentially dumb, but I wouldn't think they'd allow me to soft lock myself, so... Now I get to see my random AF collection of bond rings. I don't even know what Louis needs right now. Don't even know. Because, like, I want my high strength bond rings on units that double. Actually, is there a bond ring for plus magic that I have? Yeah, for some reason a Wayne gives plus magic. That just seems a decent ring. Oh, Mia for shove. Okay. Who wants to be a shove bot? And everyone raise your hand at once. Okay, you already have... Oh, but you didn't inherit. Okay, Seedall can be... Reference to Odin, yeah. I'll equip Anna on you. Spur Res seems decent. Fawn seems decent on you. So that means Louis gets... anyone else with +2 strength might not have any left. I really wish sorting through these rings was an easier proposition. Actually, Anna, what do you have? Farja? Yeah, come over here instead and get Sarah. Sure, I'll equip Seliph A on you, and then Fagato can get... on the Ferdinand von A ring. And you can get plus magic, I think. Yeah, Owain seems decent for you. Inventory. Mauve. Here. Anything else staff-wise that I want? Maybe warp wouldn't be a bad idea. Alrighty, when in doubt, let's save the game and see how bad this could possibly go. What are the... Oh, we just step on the rings and we get them. Okay. So I can plan out which units I want to send which directions to get which rings if I really care about that. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Where are the mages? You don't got no mages, you got a lot of mages. Okay, then we'll send Goldberry to that side. And Diamant. Yeah. Okay. Well, no time like the present. Alir must step to get the rings. Okay. I'm sure the game will probably tell me that.
Look, the emblem rings have been scattered on the ground. Please, sister, get close to a ring and try summoning an emblem.
Summon emblem rings by placing corruptor near fallen rings.
All right.
So it doesn't even have to be on, just near. Okay, so Veil has Obscurite and Misericord. Both magic attacks. Magic weapons. Okay, that one's a little extra heavy. Okay. Either way, seems decent. Let's see what we got. Lear has corrupted Marth, so I'm not sure that's of much use to me. Oh, the Silver Great Axe and Tomahawk? Yeah, no.
I'm ready.
Need help?
Yeah, we'll just break through over here. And to save a little time, we're going to retry series. Start the series of battles over from the beginning. Okay, wow. If you really just want to, you just don't like how that worked, you can pull the plug on the whole dang thing then. Wow. Okay, silver sword, you have a silver lance. You have Bolganon, okay. Yeah, just use the javelin then. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be moving a Lear a whole lot then. Oh, well that's nice. I hope. Okay, and then we. Oh yes, break defenses. Break defenses moment.
We found them. Teach us, Emblem of the Academy. Reignite us, Emblem of Awakening. Sweep across, Emblem of Blazing.
Allies without rings can move next to someone and select talk to sync. Okay. So yeah, how does that work exactly? So I can still talk even though I have a bond ring. Still has that talk symbol there.
No mistakes.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. Yeah. So I can do that. It doesn't prevent me. Man, this is... It's amazing how much this game... Like, this game just reveals, hey, you want to know how much you've relied on your rings? Try not having them anymore. It's amazing just how much. Equip the emblem and store the bond. Okay. So we'll overwrite. But because it's a corrupted emblem, it looks like it doesn't have all of the same abilities. Like, I can't fully engage with it.
Understood.
Yes. Mavier reporting.
Shall we?
Oh, wait, attack. Aha! Fogado getting a kill. For a moment, Fogado getting a kill. 2023 colorized. If you're talking about when I have an emblem, the second emblem goes to storage. Okay. Good. Don't engage just the sync abilities. Which makes some of these emblems a lot worse. Ooh, Meteor. Should probably be paying a little bit more attention to the... Oh, this enemy phase theme goes hard, though. Oh yeah, there's a lot of enemies here. Okay, let's do a little bit better job of paying attention to what these enemies have, shall we? The dragon worries me. You have recover, that doesn't worry me. Though you have a divine fist art? You have it. You have the S rank fist art as well. Interesting. I thought there was only one. Turns out I was the fool all along. Okay, so those are the only really worrying enemies. Everyone else I can still kind of just... It's finally not just a great sacrifice SP bot. Yeah, she's just finally not really great at anything, it sounds like. Yeah, look. Look at that. Why is it Smash? Why it Smash, though? Why Smash? I don't want to Smash. Smash weapons are terrible. Says the person who regularly uses Venomous on a... Says the person who chose to use Venomous on a regular basis. Shine, though? Ooh. Strong argument. Strong argument, indeed. Shine is good. Flame Lance, let's get rid of him. Looks like Perceptive is still getting used, though, in combat, so... Alir is definitely... Heck, Alir could probably dodge tank this entire map if I said please. And meanwhile, Ivy is exactly as effective as she's always been because she's always had Mei. Not Peshkats. Not Peshkats. This is the S-rank dagger, the Karnvanhan. Yeah, the Karnvanhan, for some reason, is an S-rank smash dagger. I didn't know they made them in Smash. And I don't think they should be Smash in the future. I think Smash is a mistake. Oh yeah, you have Warp. Food for thought. Meanwhile, let's kill some enemies, shall we? Yeah, that could work. Yeah, get the kill here, and then reposition.
I'm sweating.
Didn't need to know that. Oh, and you auto-equip Bolganon? Okay. Good thing I can kill you from outside of those Wolf Knight range. Or one of them. That's fine. I have 33 defense. You can't damage me. That's not a kill. That's a kill. How do you feel about quadding? Ooh, speed wings, nice. And then let's heal you up by 20. Okay. Good turn, good turn. I'm feeling good. It's a really interesting chapter design. Not 100% sure. Just have a skill issue. Oh, you mean like Vale is about to have a skill issue? Thanks, Vale. At least I still have the time crystal. Okay, so it turns out Vale is never safe. And assuming Vale could ever be safe is a pitfall. I'm not gonna lie, not really feeling this new unit vibe. Bad unit feel, died first time tried to use her. Squishy unit in endgame, where they turn the game from being player phase focused to surprise, I'm enemy phase focused now, because yeah, doesn't seem great, doesn't feel great. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take away all your rings and make this game enemy phase focused again. Because there's just a lot of enemies. Ooh, Smash Seedall, okay. Reforge is a terrible skill. So I give you Mavia, he keeps Lady Vale safe. Yeah, safe from all that breaking she's gonna be taking from all the Chi adepts, you know. Let's actually just run past, kill with the chain attack. Potentially lure out that Wolf Knight over here, that'd be nice. So I could... Question. Question, Danny. Do I have to pick up the rings? Or do I just need to have Alir unlock them? Because if I just need Alir to... awaken them, I'm fine. But if I have to unlock them, then I'm going to take those extra turns and do that right now. I need to talk to all 11. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So I'm gonna clear this space for rent. Clear this space, and then I'm going to... Hold up. Spur attack gets me this kill. Yes, I'm a melee range. I don't care. Spur attack got me the kill, and it made me feel fancy. Wow, Ivy not using Thoron for once in her life. Who are you, and what have you done with my build? Begin. Good old Venomous. Very accurate, very powerful.
Hinaka here. You and I make such a...
Oh, sweet.
Emblems is a captivating.
That's nice. I think it's a little bit of a waste of a rewarp staff.
I've got.
Okay, who can I trust? Louis, I'm trusting you. Trusting you to get this kill. Come on, Venomous, don't fail me now. Good job. That's nice that I can talk to two at once if I'm adjacent to multiple at once. That should wake these up.
Hear they care for us, Emblem of Echoes. Heal us, Emblem of Dawn.
Kaya and Celica. You know what? Fine. They're not ideal, but I'll pick them up nonetheless.
Good thing I found you.
That is cool, though. Everyone has a different, unique quote for every different emblem.
A slight injury.
Looks like that does overwrite their bond ring, but for the most part, that's probably not. For the most part, that's probably not nothing too big to worry about.
I am here.
Okay, what are you fighting? That's a silver bow archer. That's fine. Yeah, a unique quote for picking one up and a unique quote for picking up a second. That is cool. I do think that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies, so let's not worry about it and just zap you. 62 damage from a single Thoron. Oh, this is why I'm never gonna get tired of May. May is such a good unit. Oh! Prayonak. Can strike close or at range. 1-2 range. Okay, so the S rank lance is a superpowered javelin. Okay, cool. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1, as they say. Hold on. Any mages? Nope, just that dragon. It's the only thing to worry about over here. That being the case, let's equip the spear and say, bring it on. Yeah, this is kind of a fun map. It doesn't seem too hard. They haven't flooded any... Oh! There's the reinforcements. Wolves and thieves. Wolves and thieves. I was about to say, they haven't flooded me with any reinforcements. Well, here they are. Not a fan. Can't say I'm a fan. Let's deal with them right now, get it over with. Iron Dagger +4, have you finally betrayed me? Have you finally been the reason why I'm not able to one-shot things? Jeez, it only took 22 chapters. I feel like this is like probably like the third or fourth. There's probably only like 1 or 2 more chapters between this and the end game is what it feels like. But then again, I've been wrong before. And it seems like from everyone I've heard, the game is way longer than you expect it to be. So I'm just gonna kind of assume that I don't know anything and go from there. This would be the only safe way to go. Can I get that dragon kill?
Handle with care.
Should be able to, right? Because I double? Yeah, I double, so I quad, so I just need 1 small heal. Great, good job. And then I need to take out that mage. I get the heal, use the Brave Lance, get this kill, guaranteed. .44 defense, and then I get not that kill. Okay, can Excalibur get that? Exactly equal damage. Okay. We're going to potentially cheese out more damage. Potentially, but not sure if it's going to give it to me with that weapon equipped. No, I can't attack there, so it's not going to. Things are going fine. Hold on, can I one-shot this guy? Yes, I can. Guaranteed. Love that. I love that. Okay, so 35 and 15, 35 and 15. I dance from Marin Micaiah. She can run forward, get the kill on that guy. Oh, then I have one more thing to worry about. Okay, so Marin's potentially in danger, but Kanto back, we're fine. And now we're almost done the map. Almost done with the map. Okay, not bad at all. Okay, let's awaken these emblems.
Here we go. Fight on, restore calm.
Fence layer. Oh yes, you're a great knight, so you're armored. Goodbye. I always forget they just throw in great knights into these enemy clusters. this one. Oh, Marin level 20, capped out. Time to second seal back down. How fast can I do this? Repo, dance.
I must play my part.
Pick up that Surge Tome. It's interesting that they prevent you from dropping... This might seem a really dumb or inane thing, but they prevent you from dropping your equipped weapon when you pick up something else. This prevents certain small things that rarely come up, but when they do, kind of feel like abuses of intended game mechanics. Like being able to drop your equipped weapon to swap to another one after attacking with one weapon, then you pick up an item from a floor spirit, you know, stuff like that. Those cases rarely come up, but it's interesting that they thought ahead enough to say, hey, we don't want people doing that, let's prevent them from dropping their equipped weapon. I'm not sure if that's the reason they prevented people from doing that, or if they literally just said, hey, we don't want to have to deal with this. We don't want people to accidentally drop their weapon, you know, type thing.
Nice.
Same effect as in the shop. Yeah, you can't sell or drop whatever your equipped item. You need to unequip it in order to sell it. That is kind of annoying. Standard Zelkov things. You know, Celica actually also works pretty well on Fogado because Fogado has the back at you. And so that kind of feels like a little bit of an upgrade to Holy Stance, where he then deals even extra damage when enemies attack. I know it's not exactly how it works, but it's kind of funny that it works that way. Like, it can work together.
Now, rise up, Emblem of Binding! Bare your fangs!
And there's the rest of them.
You have not been engaged yet, I see.
And boom, boom, boom. I guess that way I'm not really getting a lot of quotes, but that's fine.
If you don't mind.
And is that all I want to do?
I'm still quite capable.
I mean, we might as well just dance. Because it's literally free experience.
I ask that you join.
And there we go.
That's all of the rings.
Map clear. Stage clear. Cleared chapter 22 in about an hour, maybe less. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, and there have been so many cutscenes at the end of the game, which means they really thought about the end and how they wanted the end to connect in. Because there were a number of cutscenes at the beginning, a number of cutscenes at the end, and a small number of cutscenes throughout. Like, it never felt like there was really a noticeable drop in quality anywhere in the game, which is kind of cool.
To both of you.
What for?
Doubting what you said. I thought this was all one of Sombron's tricks. But when we fought together, I knew it was you.
Corrupted or not, I am glad you returned.
Thank you all for placing your trust in me.
And thanks to Lady Vale. We couldn't have won without you.
Yes. Wresting back control of yourself. Reviving the Divine Dragon. You did much today. If not for your efforts, we'd probably be dead.
Thank you. I did what I could.
Now we're all together again. can't move.
What? No.
I'm vanishing.
I knew this was a risk, but it wasn't supposed to happen so soon. I gave you all the power I could. Unless... Oh no.
Oh.
Summoning the emblems must have drained you.
So now we're getting corrupted, corruption, and
I didn't
dissipating.
realize. It's all right. I'll try again. Hang on. Guardians of the Underworld. Cast aside the rules that govern life and death. Your body is rejecting my power. I can't take anymore.
Thank you for trying, Vale. But it seems my time has come.
They're actually going through with this, killing off the main character?
It's all right. The 12 emblems are here.
The main character's the avatar character for walking around Somniel and whatnot. You can't just do that. They're not gonna do that.
With their help, I know you'll be able to stop Sombron.
No.
I mean, they could. They could then, like, allow me to pick my avatar walking around, and I'd like that. That would be fun. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure that Alir's coming back, but still.
I'm sorry. At least I was useful in the end. If only I could fight to the end with you. My friends.
That last map was a very interesting map objective. It's one of the few times that I've seen a truly unique map objective. It's basically a 12-point seize, kind of, but not really. And it worked out. I think it was done pretty well.
We got the rings back. I wish I could have finished the mission Mother gave me.
No picking, only Louis. Yeah. What if Louis just, like, took a really long time because he was slow like an armor knight? What if the class you were affected your speed of walking around the Somniel? That would be something.
Light.
Dragon child. You desire the power to fight. To the end.
Hey, Marth.
Alongside everyone.
Hey, Marth's voice. Ow, that light actually hurt my eyes. It was too bright. The future is too bright. I have a shirt that says that. It's a
Dragon child.
It's a dinosaur with meteors falling on it. It says the future is too bright.
Would you rise once more?
I want to fight. It can't end here. No matter how hard it may be.
Let's put on the bracelet of rings.
Until the world is safe.
We got all 12 of the lights.
Like the emblems have.
I have heard your wish, and thus, our power is yours.
Is this what they were hinting at with the miracle? Where they said all the emblems were like, we can only use this power once after 1,000 years. We might not be able to use our regular power. And they were hinting at Lumera and using it on her? Surprise! That ring that we gave you in Chapter 3 becomes meaningful. And now that thing that I had accidentally spoiled for me becomes real. That outfit looks kind of cool. It's a little bit like echoing Marth's design. Now that I see it with purely blue hair, so you can tell what's cape against what's hair. That's another problem with the hair, is that it blends in with the cape so much that it makes it impossible to really tell that she's even wearing a cape. Now that I've seen Alir with red and blue, you know, divine and fell dragon hair,
I made you a promise.
she seems weird with only blue hair.
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly.
All the way back 20 chapters ago. Yes, I did, because I was writing a guide for someone for a bigger channel. I was hired to help write guides, and I was writing a first pass at an Emblem guide, and then we turned out we wanted to do it in a different way. But so I went through every single Emblem, and that means that I had Emblem 13 spoiled for me. I didn't know how, and I didn't know when, but I knew that it was going to happen.
So this ring...
That has become your emblem ring.
Marth!
Lumera's power was held in that ring. She must have known this day would come.
I was dead.
Your life was saved by the combined power of 12 rings. The Fire Emblem.
Heyo. You know, they've gotten close to making the main character the Fire Emblem before, but that was Byleth, and it was like, okay, you have a crest that's called the Crest of Flames, the Fire Emblem, in a different way. This, however, being you are literally the Fire Emblem. That is...
13th emblem? The Fire Emblem?
Yeah, we kind of ran out of other ideas. It just kind of... You know, this really would have helped if it was actually the 13th game, and there weren't all these remakes, but, you know, it's
That's
fine.
right.
It's fine.
And that is your emblem ring.
We emblems have only ever been spirits. Perhaps this is now why you seem unique among us.
And it's like I was never corrupted.
The Fire Emblem. Yeah, you're real lit
Your power
over
as an
here.
emblem dwells in the ring. Just
One of
as
the coolest
dragons
things,
imbue their
yeah.
power into stones.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I honestly didn't see coming, and I wouldn't have seen it coming had I played the game. So I feel like, yeah, having it spoiled for me definitely does lessen this quite a bit, but I think it's still a cool plot. I just think that, yeah, it's one of those weird... It's one of those things that I wish I didn't have spoiled for me. It just kind of
Though you
happened.
died, you are now reborn as an emblem with a new body.
But how? Sombron used your power. I thought you could only grant it once every 1,000 years.
The 12 rings have another power.
And what's that?
Now that you're an emblem, we can finally reveal the truth.
We have always been able to perform the miracle at any time.
To use it, we all had to be together and agree on who deserved the miracle.
So that means...
Yes, we all agreed we wished to fight alongside you.
We could do this once and never again. Not in all the thousands of years ahead.
So it's not even a once every 1,000 years. It's a literally once, and it has to be unanimous. Interesting caveat, but okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm expecting, hopefully, for one of my videos that I made a guide for to be out on that channel in the future. If it does happen, then I will make a post about it and talk about it. But otherwise, yeah. It's not a lot, and it's not, but it's also not necessarily a ton of work per se, but it's one of those things that I'm able to kind of do on the side while I'm doing other stuff, and it
is the first time
it channels my excitement for Fire Emblem
for you.
in ways that, in videos that I wouldn't necessarily make myself, but still allows me to really dig into the game. You, the player, are the only one special enough for the miracle. Yeah.
This was the only way we could save you. Now, being an emblem is perhaps not what you desired.
I've died twice. My friends and I will do our... Oh, and... Marth.
Does that mean I don't have to carry around a Lear as a unit anymore?
I'm so glad to see you again. I'm sorry we were separated in Malusia.
Oh, it was barely a blink. It's good to see you.
Glad to have you back.
Does this mean Lear's not taking up one of my deployment slots anymore?
Don't even think about dying again.
I don't think I could survive losing you a third time.
How I prayed at the end.
And you're an emblem.
I'm sorry I worried you all. I'm not going anywhere ever again.
Now we'll always be together.
Fail. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Oh, thank you.
No. You saved my life too, remember? I should be thanking you.
What is this?
Did you forget, well, in all your talking, did you forget that there was some sort of
This is something far different.
time-sensitive plot
A
approaching?
greater force is in something is happening in Gradlon.
Let's look.
Something traveling to other worlds.
What in the world? What's all that in the middle of the sea?
Gradlon. It's back.
A portal is opening in the sky.
We have to stop him.
He's just trying to gather enough orbs to make a
I
full
wish we
summoning
could,
circle.
But there's a barrier in the way.
Yes. And it's covering the entire continent. Papa doesn't want us to interfere with his plans.
How do we break through?
We will need to destroy the Fell Dragon shards that are sustaining the barrier. But I don't know where to find them.
I can help.
You can?
I think there are 2 of them.
We'll destroy the Fell Dragon shards and shatter the barrier.
To Gradlon. There we are. Chapter 22 is down as well. I love how at the bottom it's all the units that you used in the last map are running around. It's a really cute... hold on. Continuity error. I shouldn't be allowed to run around as Alir as a unit because I'm Alir the Emblem? This seems... One sec, can I... I can't put Alir on Alir. Holy Aura. Unit is effective against Fell Dragon. Allies within 2 spaces with effective. Dragon gains effective. 2 spaces with effective dragon gain effective Fell Dragon. Okay. I have a physical form still. They said it in the cutscene. I didn't realize that that's what they were saying. Liberation, sort of. Liberation. If foes use defeat in flare phase. 2 grants each common defeats foe, grants stage progress. Initiates combat and defeats foe. Grants engage partner +4 to all 7. +4 to all 7 basic stats when engaged. Used to make 2 attacks against an adjacent foe with a sword and a powerful magic beam. Okay. So, mixed attacker. You want to be able to one-round things, or at least, like, steal a kill. You and all your friends are now Fell Dragon effect. So this is how Lucina and Byleth and all of them go from being Dragon effective to being Fell Dragon effective. Yeah, it's a weak enough justification that I didn't understand that that's what was happening. Seems odd to me. Weird flex, but okay. Emblem Alir can engage by using engage plus during... What? The game's gotta have a tutorial that's gonna explain that to me.
My goodness.
Maybe these characters will explain to me. What if he really died? I couldn't take it. Yeah, that's what I feel, Fagato.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
Yeah, what happens when they release a new Fire Emblem game? Are they just like,
yes,
oh yeah, we're not you're not real emblems. What happens when they release more DLC? It's like, oh yeah, that power that we had, you know, all 12 emblems had to agree. But you know, those bracelets, they have the power of emblems, but they're not really emblems, so... Even if you play a skirmish or paralogue, they explain Engage Plus. Okay. Build is not considered a basic stat, same with HP. Okay. So, all of these stats under basic stats. Strength, magic, dex, speed, defense, luck, resistance. But not HP or build, which seem to be kind of slightly different somehow.
Uh-huh.
None of the rest of y'all have blue conversation nodes, so you're not worth talking to. Except for whoever you are all the way down in that corner. Emblems from a different world. Not the different world that... you know, it's... I'm okay with other worlds, so long as they don't then pretend like other worlds don't exist. That's my problem. And this is probably one of the few big plot inconsistencies I've had with Engage, is that Alear is like, wait, there are other worlds? Despite the fact that you literally summon emblems who are heroes from other worlds. Canonically, other worlds exist, and Alear should know that other worlds exist, because that's the explanation that she and everyone else uses. And so the fact that she's surprised when Sombron says, yes, I'm going to go to another world and invade other worlds, or whatever they say. That's the one... But the fact that that is also, like, the biggest plot inconsistency does say something about, you know, however much we want to make fun of or downplay this plot, say what you will, it is it is internally consistent. And I think more than anything else, that's what a story needs to be a good story. Internally consistent. Doesn't need to be realistic, doesn't need to be unrealistic, doesn't need to be whatever. It just needs internal consistency. But since we now have both a body and an emblem body, let's go back to the Somniel, chill, and call it a night. Because I'm tired. Hold on. Yep, I'm actually going to call the stream now, because sounds like my daughter's waking up and crying. I will be streaming again. I'm not sure when, probably Monday, but we'll see. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, we'll see. If not then, probably Tuesday. Within the next 3 days, I'll be streaming again. I'll be doing Marth's Paralogue and then continuing the story. But thank you so much for chilling and hanging around. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And until then, this is Mythful Zen signing out.